It's Sunday. It's morning. That means it's time for the Blind Mike Project. And what a special day it is today. Gearheads, today is the great Blind Mike's birthday. Let us all celebrate together with mirth, merriment, and delicious super chats. On today's show, Stuttering John is so much worse than we all remember. The return of the very scary man king, Azoulay. Steel Toe admits some very naughty things in court. All of this and so much more. Now here is your host, a man who survived another year on this marble floating in space and should be showered with super chats and adulation for his excellence, Blind Mike Geary!
All right, you know what? It's first of all, it's not my birthday. I don't have a birthday, so ignore that.
He's lying.
I gotta say, for Casey Day, that was remarkably restrained.
Yeah.
He's come a long way. I gotta give him a round of applause for that. Thank you, Casey. That was, you know what? I'll accept it because I was expecting fucking horns and.
You can actually give him a round of applause. Don't forget.
All right. Congratulations, young man. All right. I thought I was going to be, I legitimately, I had my feet up here. I thought it was going to be 45 minutes of Oregon Ducks talk and trying to mention it's my birthday.
Yeah.
So I got to give Casey kudos. Thank you. That was he's learning. He's learning. He's navigating my ways, you know?
That was the safety intro too. So I don't know.
That was one of those where I've like talked. I had to talk myself down before. I'm like, don't get too mad at him. He gets sensitive. He means well. He's a good guy. Don't freak out when the intro is obnoxious. And I worried for nothing. So thank you, Casey.
It was great. Not one mention of the Ducks.
No, no. How'd they do? Maybe that's why.
I have no idea.
I don't know. But I wanted to start by mentioning one thing because I was hesitant to tweet this the other day. Because I don't know, if I tweet about Milton's, I worry people are like, oh, he's like, he needs to do that or he's supposed to or something. Mm. Genuinely, the greatest shopping experience I've ever had because I hate shopping so much.
Yeah.
Anywhere but there. Literally, I walked in, guy grabs me, he goes, hey, what do you need, brother? I go, I need a suit. He's like, I got you. He sizes me up in and he's like, now get the hell out of here. Go, enjoy. It's a weekend. Get out. Go. I was like, a tear came to my eye. I was like, thank you so much. You got me exactly what I needed in like 10 minutes. It was beautiful. But then if I tweet that, I always think people are like, oh, it's like an advertisement or something. But I mean it.
He just wants a free suit.
Yes. No, I paid.
No, I know, but that's what the tweet symbolizes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, next time. No. That's the thing. I would pay triple to get in and out of there because I hate shopping. So first of all, I'm blind. I don't like going anywhere. Mm-hmm. But there's nothing I like less than looking for things that will look good. It doesn't even make sense to me.
You're like, I don't know. I can't see.
And also, it's like, you look fat in this one. Do you think a size up you'll look as fat? But with them, it's like, no, we got you, brother. So genuinely, I wanted to thank them for such a terrific experience. Miltons.com, for God's sake. I'm trying to think of what else before we get into our business. How are you, Craig?
I'm good, Mike. How are you?
I never mentioned that when you were down here in the basement helping me set things up here, no glasses.
Yeah, no, I wasn't on camera.
So you just do it to look cool.
Well, they do.
That's not what you wear going around town.
They are also blue light blockers, so I don't get headaches when my face is in the screen, which it wasn't that day.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm getting ratted on. Craig's got the glasses right now, they're saying.
Yeah, of course he does.
Yeah.
Peacocking.
That's right.
Well, hello, everybody. We've got a fun show scheduled for you today, I hope. I never know what people mean when they say that, because every show starts that way. We've got a fun show for you. The fuck do you know?
What if it stinks?
We're going to be really fun today.
I think so, actually.
I'll tell you where I know there's fun. It's been tested and proven. Blindmike.net is where all the fun lives. You can go there to find all of our links.
Mhm.
Become a member on Patreon. We got an episode going up tomorrow, a bonus episode about the Voyeur bus scandal, the Opie and Anthony Voyeur bus, which I can't believe we haven't done already.
We might have.
But it was a thing. I had like deja vu as I was clipping it. I was like, we must have done this, but I don't think we have. But that'll be up tomorrow, and it's the thing Opie and Anthony probably should have first gotten fired for before Sex for Sam. So I think it's a really interesting stamp in time to go back and look at. Craig and I did that, and that'll be up for members tomorrow. So become a member on Patreon or YouTube, get early access and bonus content, or just support the show for free. We appreciate you doing that as well, wherever you get podcasts, Apple, Spotify, leave a 5-star review. If you're watching on YouTube, which you can watch with us live every Sunday at 10 a.m., make sure you like, comment, subscribes. That helps more people find the show. So do that, and we appreciate you guys. Let's get into it. Let's start with this Kill Tony skit, shall we?
We shall.
I just wanted to play this. I think I saw this a little while back, or something like it. But Box Eating Dad sent it to me again the other day, and I said, you know what? I want to start by playing this because people misunderstand the whole Mark Maron thing so much. Like every time we post a video where we've talked a lot about Mark Maron going all over, he's a bitter, angry guy talking about Joe Rogan and Tony Hinchcliffe and all these people, and people will comment and rebut my argument with, no, Mark's right. Joe and Tony suck. And it's like, that's not the argument I'm having. What I'm saying is Mark Maron is going all over the country. He's touring the countryside, talking to anyone who will listen, saying they're ruining society. And it's like, that's just not the case. And it's not how comedians handle this stuff or should have ever handled this stuff. And that's why I wanted to start with this sketch, because I think it much better represents the way comedians should handle it. If you think Kill Tony is lame, then this is how it should be handled. Do we know who this is from, by the way?
I can get the name.
Yeah, find their Instagram handle, because this was very well done.
Kill Tony, the video game.
God, the mothership is so cool. Elon freaking.
Just so anyone who's just listening, it's a guy playing a virtual reality game of Kill Tony.
Right.
With the glasses.
Musk.
This is awesome. How do you even play?
Well, you got to pick your character first.
Choose your character.
So you can either do average white guy, which is hard mode, black guy,
Medium mode. Easy mode.
disabled guy, or you can do chick with big tits, which is super easy mode.
Big tits are hilarious.
The bigger, the funnier.
Straight white guy.
Who's on the panel?
I just did random select, so I got Bill Cosby and then Adam Ray as SpongeBob SquarePants.
Are you ready for the best video game you've ever played in your fucking life?
And what do you do?
So they give you 3 prompts. You have to make a joke. Okay, so here's mine. So
Gay black one
I
line.
have to make a joke out of these 3. Okay, here we go. I have a gay black friend. I guess you could say he has Kool-Aids. This is the hardest part of the game. This is the interview. Yep. Basically, you have to say something shocking and personal about yourself to impress Tony. If Tony doesn't like your interview, it's game over.
So, tell us something interesting about yourself.
When I was 7 years old, I molested my uncle.
I fucking love it.
That's how it's done, boys. Take notes.
Now that was fucking epic. The next big comedy star, perhaps. Here's a golden notebook. Keep up the good fucking work.
Dude, you got a notebook.
The highest honor in Austin comedy.
And
Well, now you go outside and you try to get laid by telling women that you were on Kill Tony this past week. Hi, I was on Kill Tony this week. Will you have sex with me?
No, get away from me.
Get over here. Come here, bitch.
Like that's how you go about making fun of something. If you're a comedian, you don't just go, God, it's ruining everything. Oh, it makes me so mad. Why are you mad about it, Mark? I'm not mad. I don't care.
It's at Paid Vacation Comedy on Instagram.
Yes, and I saw Zach Townsend was part of it, who I think tours with Aaron Weber, who I'm a big fan of. So check those guys out. Paid Vacation Comedy on Instagram. They did a very good job. And like I said, that's just so much more enjoyable to watch. And this idea that Mark has that like Rogan and the Austin crew are untouchable. Mark, turn on the internet. That's all they do is get made fun of.
Yeah. That was a fucking hilarious one-liner, though. I'm not gonna lie.
See, there you go. But they're like this idea that like they're hacks and no one sees it. There's a video we posted years ago, a Why You Laughing episode. I think the one we did with Royce Lopez. And I said I didn't really like. I was never a fan of Rogan's comedy, but I thought Strange Times was pretty good. And someone commented on that the other day and just goes, "I can't believe I thought you had taste in comedy. I can't believe you're such a big Rogan fan." I'm like, "That's what you got out of that?" I said I was a big fan.
I've only like triggered.
It might have been. I forget if it was Strange Times or Triggered. It was one of them that I was like, "Oh, that was pretty good." And when people hear that, they're like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you like that hack." and Mark's like, "Why does everyone adore this man?" I'm like, "I assure you they don't. They make fun of him plenty." But this is just an example of how it should be done, rather than Mark Maron sobbing all over the country. And then when people ask him, "Why are you so upset by it?" "Well, I'm not really. I don't care. I just hate Jeff Dye."
Is that what it comes down to?
Yeah. For some reason, he only admits to hating Jeff Dye.
Kirkland Red 100s, $2. Hey, what's up, Blindy?
Whoa, that's a little much if you're asking me.
And Don Fried Chicken, $10. Let's get this over with. Glad you were able to pull yourself together for the show, Craig. I know you're really torn up over the death of your good friend Elon Dershowitz, son of Alan Dershowitz, Epstein's lawyer.
Did Mr. Dershowitz pass away?
I have no idea.
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll send flowers.
Yeah. Now, which way do you want to go with this?
Well, let's talk about, we were talking about some comedians that people hate. So let's continue that trend and talk about Two Bears, One Cave.
Okay. The Summer Bears.
Stavros, Halkias, and Chris Distefano have had the most interesting run I've ever witnessed on a podcast, where Two Bears, One Cave has become a podcast where I guess even the fans don't like Bert or Tom. And Bert and Tom aren't always together, and they've really they've taken their foot off the gas for this podcast. It's just a cash cow that I don't know that either of them really care about anymore. And they were like, "We're not going to be around for a few weeks. Let's have Stavros and Chris Distefano fill in for us." And people have. It's been a breath of fresh air for Two Bears fans, apparently. They're ecstatic. And Stavros and Chrissy D have not been able to believe the feedback they've gotten. And so this is them addressing that in their final edition of the Summer Bears podcast.
This is our final summer
It's the last
episode.
one.
This is our final.
I actually can't believe it's 6 weeks, dude.
This is the 6 weeks. We were only supposed to be signed on for 5. They let us go to 6 because Tom and Bert just don't want to do it anymore.
No. I mean, we think this is our last one. If they make us a big enough offer, we'll come back again.
Yeah,
but listen, we know we got the bargaining power now.
Yeah.
I thought, honestly, I had no idea what to expect. I was like, "Oh, Chris, it'll be fun. I love doing pods with Chris. Tom and Bert, love those guys. If we could do them a solid, great." I thought people would hate, because like I'm trying to conceive of a world where you step into someone's podcast and everyone's not pissed off.
Right.
Like, to me, I was like, this doesn't make any sense. They listen for you guys. I have been shocked at how much people love this episode.
Dude, stopping me in the street and be like, "Thank you for taking over."
It almost feels like someone is making them listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah, it's almost
like they're strapped in the fucking Clockwork Orange chair and they have to watch Two Bears, One Cave. And it's like, oh my God, thank God it's two guys we don't really know that well, and it's a better show. I have to go back and watch. I guess the show sucks.
Yeah.
I was just fun when I do it. I didn't realize people hate it, but this has been great for me.
It is why, and Stavros makes a great point too, because anytime, like if you do something different with your show, and you're just like, hey, here's two different guys hosting or whatever. We haven't had that experience in recent weeks, but other shows, I imagine, if you just have randomly like two other people host the show, it's always just like the comments are always like, this is bullshit. Fuck you guys. Why did you do this to us? Why did you put us through these losers? And you would expect that with Two Bears, One Cave. You would think that the audience loves Tom and Bert. And to Distefano's point, people are stopping him and going, thank you.
I do like the analogy, like it's the Clockwork Orange chair when you're tied up and your eyes are pried open.
Turn it off. I don't know why, because it doesn't seem like a podcast that people even really watch, like guilty pleasure. Like we watch it because we hate it so much. I know Podcast Cringe covers them, and Too Lazy to Try does a little bit, but like even those channels stopped talking about Tom and Bert. So they get a ton of views. So it's still a massive podcast. I don't know why people are watching if they hate Tom and Bert so much. There has to be an opposite to that, right? There has to be people that are like, oh no, I still love it. Because like those guys tour in massive venues around the country.
Yeah. I have a feeling though it got to the point where it's like you like the show, but it's so funny to make fun of it.
Maybe there's some of that, but there is like with both, Bert has always gotten hate.
Yeah.
And Segura just has. I usually am not one of these guys that, like, this guy has changed, but Segura has gotten like somewhat insufferable to the point where like even he's tried to make an effort to pull back. Like I think even he realized he was getting obnoxious.
It's gotten enough that he's got to listen.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. What I will say about them, to their credit, and this is what I've always credited Bert for, is that they'll allow this on their podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they'll come back and laugh about it. And this is not something they would get angry about. Like when you look at someone like Howard Stern, not that Howard's ever had a fill-in, but like if he did, if someone filled in and was like, oh my God, I saw that, like Howard has podcasts that cover how bad he is. Holy shit, I didn't realize that. That would never make it on air.
No.
Someone like Stern. So you got to give them at least credit for that Stavros and Chris could come on and do that. And they continue.
I would love to be a like second husband, stepfather, because and it's just nice. Someone has set the bar so low.
Sure.
Tom and Bert are sort of like the guy that knocked the lady up in high school.
Right.
Promised they'd be there forever. They changed.
Right.
They don't treat her well anymore. They're off to Hollywood.
Right.
And now we're just some guy who pays the bill. We're not doing a good job.
No.
We're just not, I guess, just really bad at it. I don't even understand. We're so nice and low. We're just kind of fucking around, and people act like this is the best entertainment they've ever had in their life.
I love Stavi's reaction to it too, where he's like, I guess like they suck at this. Is that what it is? Like, are they like really bad?
They're terrible.
And it's funny because they Bert and Tom picked two guys that would come on and have that conversation. Like Norman is another one of those. But like Distefano and Stavros are at the top of the list of guys that'll come on and be like, God, the comments really fucking hate you guys, huh? Like they'll just call it out immediately.
Flatbush Tommy, $5. I just subbed, but Mike, I need to know why your Patreon picture looks like you were submitting a photo to become a contestant on The Bachelor. Love yous.
It's a rare good picture that was taken of me at the vigil, the Bob Murchison vigil. 6 years ago, I think. So yeah, that's the only reason it's still there. Yeah.
Should we continue with the Austin comedy scene here?
What's next? I'm forgetting now. What's next in the line for Austin?
The fighter and the kid.
Oh yeah, I forgot that they were in the Austin comedy scene.
My fault.
We're here too, guys. Well, they were late to the game with Austin. I'm fucking everything up here. God damn it. They were late to the game in the Austin comedy scene. Once everyone had been in Austin, and then like once people started getting kind of sick of hearing about Austin, and Austin developed a reputation and everything, then Brian Callen and Brendan Schaub were like, and we're here too. And everyone was like, oh, cool, nice.
We don't like this anymore.
Like everyone thought they were going to be in that first crop of people. Like
I
when
don't know why they weren't. They'd be in a far different spot right now.
Well, it's funny you say that, Craig, because you could say that about their next line of thinking. This one, hey, listen, they were only 5 years late to Austin, but this one, they're only, I don't know, a decade and a half late or so. For some reason, Brendan Schaub and Brian Callen had this brilliant idea 14, 15 years into their podcast. It never occurred to them before, but good news. It's never too late.
Vimeo.
And you don't think we could upload those to...
Remember we tried.
No, hold on. To the Patreon?
I bet we could.
Oh, that reminds me.
In fact, Patreon and Vimeo have a deal. So if you...
what would they do? That also reminds me that we're launching Patreon next week. So this is
that reminds me. He's like, hey, we have a Patreon. By the way, that reminds me, we have a Patreon. Doesn't remind you. You said it.
You went, I probably should have said that before this part.
Well, here's how, like, who gives a fuck this news is we talked about Brendan Schaub a couple weeks ago, me and Casey Day. And after the show, Casey was like, hey, I forgot to play the clip. I had a clip ready where Brendan was like, we should start a Patreon, man. That'll change everything. Finally, people will respect us if we start a Patreon. And Casey was like, I forgot to play the clip. And I was like, nah, who gives a shit? Who even cares, really?
Did it launch?
So it is launching this week.
I'm curious what kind of numbers they'll do.
I don't think we'll ever know. Unless they're not aware of how to turn it off, which is not impossible from that operation. I don't think they'll have that be a public figure. I wouldn't imagine, unless they're a little delusional as to what they'll get, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they'll surprise all of us, because this will answer an interesting question that we've all had before. Is like, how many actual fans does the fighter and the kid have at this point? Are people watching just to goof on it?
Yeah, it'll also depend on how much money they're going to charge.
$5.
Oh, then they'll probably do pretty good, actually.
Well, a lot of people said, like, hey, you kind of started mailing in this podcast a while ago. You already do 2 episodes a week. You're now going to do Patreon content as well. So I don't know. People seem skeptical, but those are the free those might just be the assholes on YouTube that I'm reading. It will be an interesting test to see if they have actual supporters. But let's hear them explain why this move so late in the game to Patreon.
Hardcores is for the fans. We can engage. We'll do Q&As on there. You get 2 shows every month, ad-free. Ad-free. Listen, we're well aware how many ads. That's just the lay of the land now in podcast.
You mean I don't have to skip ahead 30 seconds? Wow. Whoa! How much can I pay for that?
It's worth the $5.
You can listen to whatever show you listen to. There's just so many more ads.
Yeah,
these companies got involved. It's just the way podcasting works. We're very familiar with the mass amounts of ads. So our idea is to launch this Patreon, so you can get ad-free shows. They're going to be extended by 20 to 30 minutes, so you're getting bonus content, and then
bonus content.
So the shows are going to be the exact same, just without ads.
But how are they going to be extended by 30 minutes? They're going to do 30 minutes longer.
That's what it sounds like.
I've never understood that. I get like the idea, like Matt and Shane basically do a bonus episode. They do 2 hours and one goes free and the other is, I get that. But a show like The Fighter and the Kid, where they literally, like Brendan keeps asking Chin, what's the next topic? What's the next topic? A show like that, you're saying we'll save the worst stuff for the last 30 minutes. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not like their show builds as it goes along. It kind of peters out.
If they were smart, though, it'd be like, all right, now on Patreon, I'm going to tell you how I really feel about Dana White or something.
Yeah, I guess that's where, well, we'll get into why this will never happen. But like, Brendan should be releasing comedy on that Patreon. Make us subscribe, you know?
Yeah.
questions, and then also behind the scenes, Brian's been wrestling his ass off
and doing jujitsu
and
grappling, competition grappling,
and he's been doing it in order to beat me. We're gonna
That's smart when you're 60.
on there.
We're literally gonna go over the things I've learned, and Brendan's gonna show how you counter it.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna show you how you counter that.
Yeah, and then we'll go live and see if your training's paid off. We'll see how it goes for you.
Can't fucking wait.
I have a prediction. That will happen. I'm going to set the over-under at 1. And what I'm thinking about is whether or not I want to take that over-under.
1 what? How many times?
How many times that happens, that they make a video like this?
I think it would a true over-under for that would be like 4.5.
You think they'll do that many?
I think they're going to get excited, but then Schaub's just going to beat the shit out of them every single time.
I think the excitement gets you maybe 1.
I think 4.5 is the number.
All right. So Craig's going way over. I guess I can't set the over under at 1. I guess I'll set it at 0.5. Craig's going way over.
You don't even think they're going to do 1?
I think there's a great chance they don't do 1. I'll take the under. Just have a fun little bet here. I'll go under. I think they do 0 of these.
All right.
Yeah.
And then I'll give a tour of my cars, the studio behind the scenes.
Enough with the cars. God damn it.
He's got all these cars now because Looney Tunes or whatever the fuck he called his.
It's been nothing but failure, Brendan. But you fucking crashed one, and the contest has been an abomination. People exposed that it was your buddy. No, they didn't care when you played the video. Enough with the cars. Like, be a car guy privately, but no one seems to give a shit about it.
Wasn't the name of his channel like absolutely copywritten? Like it was like Toon Squad or something.
Toontown.
Toontown.
And he had to change it to all gas, no brakes.
Which also not original.
No, not quite as catchy either.
Well, yeah, that's the whole place in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It was Toontown.
Yeah, well, it caught up to him because he did have to change it, unfortunately.
You're getting that bonus content. It's $5 a month. $5. So
it's 3 to 5, or is it 5?
Just $5.
$5.
$5. So skip 1 day at Starbucks, and that covers you ad-free, firing the kid, bonus content. This is for the hardcores.
Yeah, don't take coffee out of my hand, Brendan.
I have to have the worst day ever just so I can watch Brian Callen get the shit kicked out of him by Brendan.
I'm still going to get breakfast. Sorry, Brendan. I'm sorry you're doing a Patreon, but I'd still like, it'll pick me up in the morning.
Where
the army,
the mass amounts of ads. Yes.
Yeah.
We should have done a Patreon a long time ago.
We should have.
But we're finally doing it. We can commit to it out here in Texas. And that will be next week.
What the fuck does that mean?
Idiots.
We couldn't do it in California.
Mike, are we in the same room right now?
We're not.
No. It's very rare that actually happens, but it works.
It's crazy to me, like the way that they try. Like Brendan tries to come up with an excuse for everything, where he's like, in California we couldn't do a Patreon. Right. Here in Texas, finally we can commit to it. This is where we can commit. In California, I mean, there were wildfires. You couldn't have a Patreon in those conditions; it would burn down.
Right.
Here in Texas, we have so much more land. We can really get settled and sink our teeth into a Patreon. It's like, what does that mean?
I have no idea. But the big topic.
Yeah. So my thought was, hey, the trolls are more likely to pay if there's something back there to, kind of to poke at, to satiate us. So if Brendan did comedy and put his next Gringo Poppy 2, if that went on Patreon, that would be really interesting for people. Unfortunately, it seems like Brendan is steadfast in his commitment to avoid stand-up comedy.
It's not going to work. You're not going to.
I just knew my path. Like I was going to have to be selfish, and you don't want to have people in your life. That's why now it's like people are like, "Oh, you come back to comedy?" I can't. I can't be selfish anymore.
Brendan, please, are you coming? Brendan, stop. Enough bullshit. You've teased us long enough. Are you coming back to comedy? Please, brother.
You know what really happened is he got caught cheating on the road, right? And his wife said, if you go anymore, we're done.
People have alleged that. I don't know if that's true or not.
I was just making that up right on the spot. I have to
people have suggested that. fairly heavily. I have no idea if that's true. I actually don't agree. I don't believe that theory. What I believe is Brendan was just getting clowned too much, and he's a competitive guy, and he's like, why am I doing this for no results?
He was getting paid to do it, like probably pretty well.
Well, but we went to that show at Laugh Boston.
Yep.
There were some seats open.
Just a few.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think those paydays were starting to become less and less.
Yeah.
I think the novelty wore off. I think there was no more I think he lost the crew that would just go see him because they liked him on Rogan or they liked him as a fighter and he was a name that they knew. I think he did so much damage to that reputation that people stopped supporting him, even if it was in like a funny way. So I think, and we saw not just his live show, but we remember that we played clips from that Fighter and the Kid live show.
Yeah. Oh my God, I forgot.
Which was a rough one.
Yeah.
And they wanted to book a bunch more, and that one was so bad that they couldn't do it anymore. I think Brendan started seeing these things and was like, all right, I've made some dumb decisions in my life, but this is getting crazy.
I like how they have 4 people in an Austin show. I'm like, we need to move there.
That's a good point. This is our city.
Germ, $5. Happy birthday, you handsome devil.
Hey, thanks. It's not my birthday.
No, totally. Definitely not.
Me. It's about the kids. So I can't do both. I can't. And be present. Like, I've never missed a Tigers practice ever. Never missed practice. Bossy starting out, never misses practice. Never.
You love it so much.
Was what I was born to do.
What, naming your kids?
I'd rather make less money, and I'm good.
Do you think Tiger and Boston are cool names?
Yeah, Bossy for short. That's real.
Bossy. Well, as we all know, Bossy is short for Boston.
That's right.
Boston seems more like a girl's name, if I'm being honest. Not to bully his children, but
that would be actually pretty funny if he just started calling his kid Beantown for short.
The Bean. Oh boy, the comedy Brendan could make out of that, having a Hispanic child.
Well, he did try to do that when we saw him.
Yes.
Like his name's Boston. Everyone's like, okay.
I love this town so much. We're like, cool.
Nice. Please leave. Poor fucking Jon Stewart.
Probably the last live show Jon Stewart ever saw.
Yep.
Rest in peace, old friend. But yeah, Brendan's like, I'm just so committed to being a dad, even though I wanted to, I couldn't turn back. I can't do stand-up anymore. Who does stand-up and raises children, except for most of them?
Just about all.
I'd rather make more money, and I'm good. Do I miss stand-up? I miss the hang. I miss the guys. I miss going out every night and having something to do.
Nothing like your kids.
But no.
I don't miss panic sweats when I go on stage, though.
But he said something amazing there. I miss having something to do, but he talks about how great it is being a father, how it's like there's not another second in the day that can be wasted with anything else because I just care about my boys so much. If Tiger and Bossy need me every second of the day, there's not a moment to spare when it comes to my boys.
If he did Gringo Poppy Dose, it would be huge.
Oh my God! Yes, people would be very excited.
The people wouldn't watch it or go see it for the reasons he would want, but it would make money.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Put it on Patreon. Like people would be into that. But he's saying, like, hey, listen, I just can't spare a moment. I'm a dad. I mean, it'd be nice to get out of the house. It's like, oh, so you need something to do, and that's why you were doing stand-up. That's not the usual answer. If you listen to like Nate Bargatze talk about why he does stand-up, it's usually not like, it's good to get out.
You need to get up to something.
I'd be too lonely if I didn't do it. So,
where to now, Michael?
Should we talk? Well, boy, we're flying through these. Should we talk about?
There's 2 big ones that
Yeah.
Some time.
We'll fly through these little ones before we get to the meat. Should we talk about this Stuttering John? Because this will also be quick, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
So Stuttering John, it's just, and people get mad at me for this for some reason. It's just not scratching that itch for me yet. Like I like talking about Stuttering John. I want to get back into him, but he's been a bore to me so far. And I think part of that is like the break when he comes back and does the same stuff. You know, when he comes back and he can't get his fucking computer running right, and he's like, "I'm the Duke. I'm the straw that stirs the drink." We're like, "Oh yeah, I remember. I remember when you did this 8 months ago." You know, now it feels like forced, or it feels like it's been done before. So I'm sure I'll get there eventually. Next week we'll probably do a 40-minute Stuttering John segment. I don't know. He says he's walking away, so maybe we won't. But he did address me, so I felt I needed to talk about it. But you pointed out something interesting before the program, Craig.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull that up. Actually,
his setup is I didn't realize the multimedia experience that the Stuttering John podcast was.
Boy, was it terrible. He has a what's bugging him about Hollywood segment.
Yeah, which by the way, there's no so what's bugging me about Hollywood? The focus of this episode, I think, was favorite rom-coms. So I guess what's bugging him about Hollywood is that he enjoys romantic comedies. I don't get why the show is called that. What's bugging me about Hollywood?
I don't know how this is going to play for the audio only people, but people watching, you'll understand.
Well, yeah, give it a little description if you could.
Here we go. It says, "What's bugging me about Hollywood?" And there's a head cut out of him with bugs and worms and shit crawling out of his nose, mouth, and eyes and stuff.
It's bugging him.
Cockroaches.
I liked it. That's the most work John's ever put into anything, I think. So I'm sure he didn't make it, but still.
Oh, I didn't realize they all ended up in his mouth and he eats them.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of fun. Good for John.
Oh, boy.
It's bugging him, you see. They're bugging him.
It's terrible.
I like it. I think it's very good. But here's the real reason we're talking about John today is this has been tough for me to deal with. A long time ago, I was blocked by Stuttering John. This channel that we're on right now was blocked by Stuttering John's YouTube channel. We weren't allowed to chat with him anymore. It was really devastating. The reason you haven't heard me talk a ton about it is because I didn't know that it happened until yesterday when Casey Day alerted me to it. So I didn't know that for a long time. We'd been blocked by Stuttering John. And John went on an unblocking spree. He does this every few months. John will unblock, I don't know, 700 or 800 people that he's blocked over the course of the last few months. When I tell you this was the show, I think this episode was like an hour, right? Or maybe 2 hours.
2 hours.
This was legitimately, and I'm not exaggerating, 10 full minutes of him reading names he was unblocking. That's an eternity in podcasting.
Yeah.
So let's see if I made the cut.
Hey, getting run off the internet isn't winning. Tommy Boy, Stephen Weishaupt, Hunter Duke, Tukey, Madam Bluetooth.
Hey, shout out Tukey.
Venus, Joke C, Nicholas Elcock, Ryan A, Rob Welsh, F Mammy Sisters Brazilian Butt Lift.
Oh, that was FKA Mammy yesterday. I don't know why I was tripping when I was saying that Vince the lawyer. But.
Phoenix, Duke Post Stroke Sagging Beanbag, Herbert Arnold. Oh boy.
He's exhausted.
How many?
This is about 7 minutes in to him doing this.
How many names was it?
John kept saying, I don't know, 100, 200. It might have been 1,000.
Maybe.
It felt like a colossal amount of names.
Count, really.
About at least 100 at this point.
Oh, there you go.
Crazy. I'm sure a lot of them made it.
Pubba Pubba, Guy Fawkes, the Dabbler Network, The Liquor, Teflon John, another one, Rochi, Airy Jane, Neelax 44, Slutterbutter, JT,
big names.
XUD, Victim Mature, Surviving the News.
I'm not joking. This is less than 10% of the amount of time he was doing this, taking up his show, reading these names of people he blocked and who he will block again, by the way.
Definitely. Like tomorrow.
Yes.
Yui, Amanda, Al, Jose Marty. Well, let's say I know how to do it now. So I could just do it all I
Yeah, but
want.
you need to come block everyone, especially if you're here. I hope it's not true for only 2 more days.
I could just do it.
Just do it.
Blind Mike Project.
Oh, damn it. I lost my. Hold on.
Blind Mark Project?
Hold on. Nope, that doesn't work. All right, hold on. Nope. There we go. That's how exciting. Boy, we're finally unblocked by Stuttering John. Now, that wasn't me. Who was were you or Casey in John's chat as this channel?
Have you not done that?
Not with the Blind Mike Project account, no.
I can assure you I've never watched a second of his show live.
I'd be surprised if Casey has, from maybe accidentally. Either me or Casey did. I could see that happening. Possibly
Just blocked us for talking about him.
Oh, he went out of his way and found
Yeah.
us. That's also possible. Yeah, but yeah, we're unblocked. We're free, and that's good because apparently this guy wants a fucking showdown. He's calling me out here, and boy, I'm riled up about it. This is very exciting to hear. Stuttering John. I think a shout out to Milk John's mom, who always keeps my name and it keeps my name relevant with young John.
Milk John's mom. Thanks, Fiverr. Blind Mike was right. You have lost your fastball. You have no energy or excitement anymore. Blind Mike has never been right about anything.
I don't care for that. That's a good drop. That should be somewhere, but
you can put it on your board.
I'll talk about the things I've been right about with Stuttering John. First of all, as we all remember, I predicted he would come back. I said he'd take about 8 months off and he'd be back on August 17th. We remember me predicting that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I predicted that he would sue Carl and Shuley for. I said $500,000, so I was a little off. It's $600,000. I didn't run all the numbers correctly, but I was pretty close. I predicted that lawsuit. So I've predicted a lot about John's life. We all remember me predicting that he would sell his house accurately. I had good insiders for that.
Yeah.
So I predicted a lot of big John stuff. So I don't know what John's talking about. I'm always on the ball. If there's one person you can trust for Stuttering John information, it's me. It's this guy. But this was the real. I wasn't going to play those clips until I saw this last one. He does know how to bug me. He knows. I'll tell you what's bugging Mike. If there's a video of worms crawling out of my mouth, it's this. He's managed to get me. I know I'm letting him win. I shouldn't allow this to annoy me, but he did it, by God.
Milk John's mom, thanks for the $5. Blind Mike sent me here to see if you're still interested in having an IQ test against him. Okay, let me just. It's like the other guy who like it's like single wide trying to have a boxing match with me. Why would I want to give a nobody any of my mojo?
You challenged me, you son of a bitch. Craig, you've known me for almost 5 years now.
Mm-hmm.
How often have I challenged people to IQ tests or bragged about being smart?
You don't like doing like anything out of the show.
No, this is what I want to do. I don't want to have some wacky bit with Stuttering John. I don't think I'm a very smart man. John said, I guess I called him dumb once or something. And John heard that clip, played it on his show, and was like, oh, yeah, I'm dumb. How about this, Mike? I'll put up $5,000 to your $1,000. Or it might have been $10,000 to my $1,000.
Yeah.
$10,000 IQ test, mano y mano, you and me. And I said, all right, fine, we'll do it. I don't give a shit. I'll take the test. But I hate this now because he's like, why would I give that guy oxygen? It was your idea, you bastard. He got me. I said this last time he did this. I'm the guy in the Flip Cup episode of Always Sunny. At the end, where he finally gives in to the challenge that he didn't want to take, and they'd forgotten about him. This is bullshit.
Try and put these losers in the same league as me.
But a real IQ test anyway. not shitting on Blind Mike or anything. I'm gonna think against Blind Mike. Like you have to do shit with blocks and stuff like that. So you need a different kind of.
I think there's got to be a way to measure a blind guy's IQ, right? I don't think it would be the exact same test. But
I think you would just have the questions read to you.
No, but to Clay Dabbler's point, don't you have to do things like put together like puzzles almost or something, right?
Oh, really? Yeah, no, I've never taken ones.
Yeah. You against John might be a more fair matchup, I think.
Hey, I'm smarter than people think.
That's what I mean. As is the Duke.
I don't know about that. I made honor roll. I was all right.
I made honor roll. Boy, you are like John. Jesus. I made honor roll.
I didn't say I graduated at NYU on like Dean's list. I made honor roll.
No, that's something John would do is say, like, I got excellent marks on my report card. It's like, okay, who gives a shit?
I did all right. You know, I was fueled by drugs, but
sure.
You know,
That's the thing. He was very smart, everyone, but he was also really cool. So
no,
don't get it twisted. He wasn't some nerd.
I was taking Adderall, but not in the cool way. It was like you need this to get through it way.
I got you.
Yeah. So if I can juice, then I'll do it.
Is there more to this son of a bitch?
But the point is, why give somebody an unknown like any oxygen? Why?
What's your idea?
How does
and these videos get more views than yours do? You jackass! You son of a bitch!
Yeah,
why are you doing this to me again?
We'll have to do it on this channel, John, so people see it.
Yeah. Why is he making me go through this again? He knows. Oh, he knows how to push my buttons. I'm not going to fall for it, John.
I think you did.
Damn it, I did.
It's because he's not suing you.
I know. I should have been part of the lawsuit last year.
How does
what do you gain from it? What do you gain?
Yes, how does
Dragging
that
rats, I
benefit-
guess.
Exactly, Clay. How does that benefit
What
me?
do I gain?
It doesn't
Hey, you're kind of smarter than some drunk 60-year-old in Florida. Congratulations.
Here's the upside, Mike. You beat Stuttering John in an IQ test. The downside, though, you lose.
I lose. Yeah, I gain nothing. Everyone already thinks you're a moron, John.
Right.
If I lose to you, it's all over.
Right.
benefit me, it benefits them.
Bragging.
Yeah. Well, he got me. That son of a bitch.
Now Mike's riled.
A little riled. He got under my skin. He knows that. So the Duke still got it a little bit. He managed to get my dander up. So maybe he's got something. He says today's his last show, I think, after this.
Again.
Yeah. So he only came back supposedly because he has some. I've never seen this anywhere on YouTube. I'm not aware of this rule, but he has something in his mind where he's like, if I leave for more than 8 months, I lose monetization. That might be true. I'm just not aware of it. So every 8 months, even when he takes a break, he comes back and live streams and collects money so that he still has the chance to collect money at a later date.
Okay.
It's very respectable broadcasting stuff, you know?
All right.
It's all above board and very honorable the way these guys do business. So that's our Stuttering John update. Like I said, I'm not motivated to dive back in, but I'm sure he'll get. You know what I think part of it is he's being smart. Doesn't feel right like the right word, but he's not talking about Carl or Shuli at all, which is the only interesting thing happening in his life right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's got a lot to do with it, where it's like, if you're going to come back, I want to hear you talk about that. I want to hear you talk about this legal action you're taking against the shitware and Lady K. And he's not doing that.
I have a feeling he's going to get smoked in that courtroom.
He was starting to crack a little bit where people will mention stuff and he's like, "Nah, I'm not going to read the 2 names you said in this chat, but I will say, if you think they're funnier than me, that's ridiculous." So he's doing stuff like that, but so the iron is starting to cave in a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I think he's got a real chance. I think I know most lawsuits don't work like this, but I think if justice is served, Carl and Shuli will be behind bars in no time.
That's what they
and the streets will be safer.
was gonna say that's what they deserve.
Yes.
Everyone, get your Blind Mike happy birthday super chats in. We'll read
That's
them.
okay. Don't worry about it.
Which way do you want to go now? Is the question.
I want to talk about King Azoulay because I was worried we were going to adopt Ali Sobe as our new alpha male guy after he was talking about Shane Gillis. We played that last week, and I was thinking about finding some more Ali Sobe clips for this week, and until Craig sent me something. Now Craig has two topics that he sends me on this show. One is when Bill Burr says something liberal. Craig is like, look, he's a phony. Look at this bitch. Stare at it. He puts me in the Clockwork Orange chair.
Yeah.
Makes me look at it. And then now the other thing he sends me is a man in his 30s blaming a child for her molestation. Craig's like, take a look at this. Here's some good stuff.
But the way I came across this video is the funniest thing to me.
Yeah.
Is I get sucked into like special operations military rabbit holes on YouTube.
Sure.
And I came across some Green Beret that was beefing with
Well, another guy, this video is it seems a little more targeted toward, maybe it's that guy as well. But John Bravo, I know, has gone at him. And I will say this, just so we have all, as of this morning, I checked, John Bravo has not posted a response to this video. I don't know what that means, but maybe it means something. Maybe it means King Azoulay went about responding to these rape allegations perfectly. Maybe that's what it means. So if you're not caught up on all this, we talked about King Azoulay a few weeks ago when we found out. We talked about him in fun. We had a lot of fun with him because he's a liar and he exaggerates all these stories, and it's all good, clean fun. Until people started pointing out the John Bravo report that there is a sexual assault in King Azoulay's past. And they went through the court documents and all of that. Well, King Azoulay went into hiding the last few weeks, getting all his ducks in a row. And he has launched he's come back full throttle and says, I'm not taking this shit lying down. This is a very interesting approach. Because we've been critical of guys like Chris D'Elia, where we're like, he completely avoided the topic. Mm-hmm. He made some apology where he's like, sorry for cheating on my wife. And we're like, no. But what about the other stuff? And maybe Chris has the right approach based on how King Azoulay comes off in this video.
I spent the last 6 weeks of my life digging into a case that happened to me almost 20 years ago. You see, there is an asshole guy out there who decided he was going to destroy my name. But I gotta tell you, I'm absolutely blessed that he did what he did. I would have never found out the things that I just found out. You see, the first...
He's claiming he has no fucking idea.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's like, oh, my God. I was charged with rape? Thank you, John Bravo, for opening my eyes. Otherwise, I would have never known. I would have been ignorant to all this.
Video that I made for you was just me going off of what I remember. The information that John Bravo got was from the case that was a civil case, a case that I never even knew existed. But today, I know everything about that case. I went to the courts, I grabbed my lawyers, I grabbed my advisors to go through everything that happened to me almost 20 years ago. The thing that they said that I didn't do. If the police were involved, and the judges and the DAs and the investigators, they found me innocent. Who are you to sit there and tell me that I'm guilty? I was never convicted of rape. I was convicted of all copulation with a minor.
Yes! And I got to tell you, I'm frankly sick of Craig explaining to me the difference between those things.
I need to hear that again.
Where he's like, Craig's always saying, like, just to be clear, I'm not a rapist. Do I orally copulate with minors? Who doesn't? Yeah, let's hear that again. Well, before we hear it again, I do want to focus on the idea that King Azoulay is like, oh my God. Look at this. Baby, look at this. Get in here. Come here. Take a look. Yeah. 15 years ago, you're never going to believe this. I was charged with rape. I know, I didn't know either. It's crazy. It says it right there in plain English. Thank God this John Bravo alerted me to it. Otherwise, I'd have no idea. But no, let's hear. This is a very important distinction on what King Azoulay was charged with. And once you hear it, you're going to be like, oh, see, he's a good guy.
Why didn't you say so?
The investigators, they found me innocent. Who are you to sit there and tell me that I'm guilty? I was never convicted of rape. I was convicted of all copulation with a minor. I was 18, she was under 18.
We're so sorry, sir. Be on your way.
I was 18, she was under 18.
What he's trying to say, I think, is like, hey, we're both high schoolers, sort of like I was a senior and she was a junior or something like that. But when you just start the sentence and go, I'm not a rapist. I had a minor sucking me off. Who cares? Live a little, for God. Let your hair down. You old fuddy-duddy.
I agreed to take a plea deal that I got a blowjob from her. They were trying to teach me a lesson because the year before that, when I was underage, I had a fight with my ex-girlfriend. She cheated on me. I got hell of upset and I smacked her in the back of the head. At that time, my mom—
Big deal.
I get blown by minors and I fucking beat women.
This is not a great defense so far, King.
What's wrong with it?
I mean, listen. Sure, I knocked my girlfriend in the back of the head. They left out the part where I was really angry.
Yeah.
I probably could have done a lot worse. Just a little lesson teacher upside the head. What's wrong with that?
She was the only thing I had, and she cheated on me with the guy who got her and I to break up because he told her parents that I was a bad guy. They found my pictures on MySpace with guns, a bunch of pictures with friends of mine who were gang members, Bloods, MS-13, 18th Street.
Oh.
Oh.
Seems like you're a good guy.
You know, I want my kids hanging around you.
And I got to tell you, even the most staunch feminists, like even just obnoxious, loud and proud women's rights activists will say, like, obviously you should never hit a woman. I mean, unless she's being fucking annoying. You know? Like, was she being really annoying? Then yeah, just a little bam, smack to the back of the head, you know? And she probably won't do it again. And that's what's really important.
I wasn't convicted of rape.
I gotta tell you. No, listen. Ultimately, when I watch this video, I get the defense King Azoulay is trying to muster for himself.
You do?
I get what he's trying to say. Yes, because like there was a thing at my high school where there was a girl from a different school that allegedly blew a bunch of guys in my grade. And her mom found out about this, and she was like, "Oh, I didn't want to do it. They forced me to." And there was a long thing where they had to like defend themselves in court, and that's just not how it happened. A bunch of like my friends knew the real details of it and said this is not how it happened. But the girl got in trouble, so she was like defending herself from her parents and threw these other kids under the bus. That's what King Azoulay is trying to say happened, but he's not explaining it great. And what this video reminded me of is we've talked about this before with Louis C.K., where I've often wondered, like when Louis is on like Rogan or Andrew Schultz's show, like the podcast tour that he did when 4th of July came out, I was like, why isn't he addressing the stuff? Like, you know, clear his name like that. I think that'd be good for him ultimately because I think a lot of people misunderstand that case. And Louis, there's clips of him in interviews before that scandal saying, like, basically there's no good way to explain stuff like that. He's like, I'm a comedian. I do my job. I'm not in the business of trying to win your opinion over on because the media is going to twist it how they want. I'm never going to look good. Boy, is there no better description of what Louis is talking about than this video.
He's like, I'm 18, she's 12, no big deal.
I'm 18, she's a minor. It doesn't matter what age.
But
we're both kids.
This is fuzzy memory.
Yeah, so it's weird because for certain things, he's kind of, I don't know, did this happen? Was I charged with rape? I don't really remember. It's weird how his memory works here.
Let me share with you what exactly I remember that happened that night, and then what actually I found out that happened, because I had to think about it over and over and over again. Again, remember, it was almost 20 years ago, and you also have to understand, I was 18 years old. Yeah, I was fighting. Yes, I owned guns. Yeah, I was homeless right before that, but I was still an 18-year-old boy.
Just a kid. Fine. Did I own guns? Did I live on the street? Sure. But I can't be held responsible for my own actions. I was a little boy. Come on. I had things that go bang, bang, bang. But me no better.
Well, that's the Valhalla channel talked about this video, and he was like, I don't even have to respond. He did it for me.
Right. That's what I mean. Like, and also there's no reason, like, if the thing that I said is true, like if just a girl blew him at a party and then her mom caught her and she was like, he raped me. Like if that's what happened, okay. That's something like you have to, that sucks that happened to you. It's really unfortunate. Maybe there's a better way to tell that story than what we're about. We haven't gotten into the craziest parts of this video.
Nope.
This is his best defense so far.
Details.
Yes. Okay, so we heard there, he's like, you got to remember, I was a child. I was a little itty bitty boy. There's no way I could remember details of this story. I was just a kid. This was when I was 18. Now I'm 33. Who can remember that far back?
So I get my parents to let me use their house, have a kickback, and these two girls brought a girl with them. And that girl is H. She came with us to the house.
Is what?
We're all having
H. So in the court documents, she's referred to only as H because she was a minor.
Oh, okay. I thought you said age. I'm like,
she's H. She's heroin. She's so addictive, is what he's saying.
AGE is what he said, not age.
No. She's age appropriate. It doesn't matter.
She starts going wild. She started taking off her clothes. She was in an underwear and bra. Started walking around to the guys, asking them if they will fuck her. And all of us didn't understand what was going on with her. But she started jumping around.
I'm sure. First of all, I believe this. I believe at a party, you guys are in high school, maybe college age. You're at a party. A girl takes all her clothes off, starts dancing around, and you're looking like, what's her fucking problem?
Weirdo.
Who's this dumb bitch? Come on, lady. It's cold out. Put something on.
He remembers every bit of this part.
Yeah, no, this is a little weird because his memory was so fuzzy. I mean, he was a kid. He was a little kid. Who could remember that far back? Yet I do remember every detail of her claims, which is interesting.
House. We're all in the backyard. Started jumping on the beds from room to room to room. When she fell on the floor, I was like, what the hell is happening with her? I need to get this girl out of my house. So the girl that was with me that night, she literally helped me take her out of my house. So the fact that John Bravo brought the allegations that me and my brother did things to her in the room and all of that, that actually wasn't her testimonial. That was her parents.
I just want to be clear about something. John Bravo didn't believe anything. I mean, I'm sure he has his opinions. John Bravo read court transcripts. Like he's like, I can't believe John Bravo was suckered into buying this horse shit. It's like, no, he read court documents about what you did and what you signed. You made a plea agreement to. So that's what he was reading. It wasn't like he just heard rumors and ran with it.
Yeah.
That a little bit later. So she started jumping everywhere and we got her out of the house. And eventually
he was like, she was going wild. I was trying to carry her out of my house and she started blowing me as I was taking her out the door.
Ma'am, please have some dignity. Put your clothes on, sober up, and have a nice evening.
She asked Mayor, which you guys already know his name, she asked him to sleep with her. But Mayor couldn't get it up. It was in front of everybody. And because he couldn't get it up, he stopped.
But listen. If we're guilty of anything, it's Mayor is a homo. All right? Fine. If that's a crime, lock us up.
He's gay as hell.
You want to arrest me for this flaccid idiot? Fine.
I like how Mayor's probably just like, yeah, this 12-year-old kept trying to attack me, and I was like, get off me.
Poor Mayor's erectile dysfunction being dragged through the mud here.
Everybody was cool. Everybody was okay. My parents came back home. H was already dressed.
Hey, what's up, guys? You raping a minor? What's going on here? What are you crazy kids up to?
Amanda Davison, $50.
Whoa.
Happy birthday from the director of Blunt Trauma, A Skankfest Homie, and Twist, an actual girl.
Oh, I know Amanda. Yes, I met her at Skankfest. She's a good egg. I love Amanda. So thank you very. That's too kind. Thank you very much.
Shout out Amanda. Next, leaving the party that's at his house.
He's like, I gotta get out of here. This girl, she's just grabbing everyone's cocks. I gotta find a safe place.
My parents came outside, and as she was getting up to leave, my mom said hi to everybody, and H said to my mom, "Thank you for having me." She smiled and she left with Mayor. Why did she get in the car with him and drove with him from Sherman Oaks all the way to West Hills? Come to find out, she wanted to get dropped off at the house of the boy who she actually went to the party for in the first party that we went to. And that's where Mayor dropped her off. John Bravo put in one of his videos that she escaped, but she didn't escape. What she did was get a ride to go to another boy's house, a boy that she wanted to sleep with. And I'm going to share with you right now that I honestly did not want to share because there's so many details here. I actually also feel bad for her.
I was dreading this day. I don't want to do it, but she's a slut. That's all. That's all. And I didn't want to have to do that, but she is a filthy little whore, and I'm sorry that you've driven me to this.
Next, we have lawyers.
Okay, so these damn lawyers get in the way, unfortunately.
Up the boy's name that she liked, that she went back to his house, but she gave my name, my house. The people that sent the police to my house was not H, it was her parents. Her parents are the ones that spoke to the police.
Did he gloss over the blowjob portion of this?
Don't worry about that. You're so hung up on blowjobs. Get out of your mind, pervert. Don't worry about that. He was an honest man. Yeah. She was naked and dancing around. He was like, "Oh God, get this whore out of here."
Lowrider in the chat says, "Are we watching a hero explain his story?"
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes. Craig's trying to drag us down here.
Have it on paper where she said, "I don't want them prosecuted," because she did not get, but her parents forced it. So police came and arrested me and my brother. And they also went and arrested Mayor. The reason Mayor got out of it was because his lawyer was so adamant about getting H to the stand to speak about Mayor. But she didn't want to be a part of it. My stupid lawyer had me take a plea deal instead of saying, "I want to get her to the stand." These boys didn't do anything, but he didn't do that. He took his money, he ran off with it. Stuck me with a fucked up deal for something I didn't do. It's funny how my own lawyer sat in front of me going, weird. "Hey, you get 15 to 20 years. I'm like, "Yeah, but I didn't do it." He's like, "Yeah, but they want you." I'm like, "What do you mean they want me? I didn't do it." "Yeah, but they want you." Today I understand that judges and lawyers and the other lawyer, they all work together. Their job is to take as much money as they can out of you. And when they can't take any more, to just end the case. So what did he do when he knew that my family didn't have money? He forced me into a deal. And I called him. He's retired. Mr. Korn is out of the picture. You know, it's crazy. When I called his office, and it seemed like he knew he fucked up. He didn't want to meet me face to face.
I've been waiting for this call for a long time.
My God. He has a folder with all the info in it.
Well. Finally, you realized I pulled the old switcheroo on you.
It's like an adopted kid finding his real dad.
He's just been sitting in a room for 15 years waiting for King Azoulay's call.
He's like, "Oh, fuck."
Knew he fucked up. He didn't want to meet me face to face. I told him you should be ashamed of yourself for what you put me through because you knew you could have fought.
I'm sorry, just now?
Yeah, just now.
Just like recently called the lawyer?
Yeah.
Why not like when it happened?
Because it was under the rug for so long.
Why not any other point of your life where you like, hey, I didn't rape this girl and you made me take a plea deal? How come at no other point of your life were you mad about that until John Bravo pointed it out? Again, like, is there a chance King Azoulay's story is true? Sure. I just don't think he's doing a great job of convincing me.
I told him you should be ashamed of yourself for what you put me through, because you knew you could have fought this, but you didn't. All you cared about was money. And because we didn't have a lot of money, you just wanted to get this fucking case over with.
Oh, you don't have any money? Yeah, Your Honor, he's a rapist. Just fucking lock him up.
Yeah.
Your Honor, he doesn't have any money. What am I supposed to, just put him behind bars and let's call it a day.
Don't worry. The victim's not off the hook here.
Oh, good. I was worried it was going to be the lawyer's fault. I thought that might be an easy scapegoat, but I'm glad that this whore child is finally going to pay for what she did.
Is that her parents could not take care of their child, and they were such bad parents, and they were constantly fighting with her, that eventually H found a way to work with her parents. The way from her psychologist is this: she's extremely manipulative. She used to blackmail her parents. She would say to her parents, if she doesn't get something, she will commit suicide. She was addicted to alcohol, weed, and ecstasy. That night she had alcohol. She also smoked from the weed. And the fact that she jumped like that on all the beds in the house and took off her clothes lets me understand that she took ecstasy. Until I went into
Okay.
Yeah. And listen, as a high school boy, he was like, "Oh, that's terrible. She's hooked on X. That stuff. That stuff ain't leading anywhere good. I'll tell you that much. That's what young King Azoulay said. Is this poor girl? She's all hopped up on dope. She's a weed addict, clearly." And I can tell by her getting naked. The only people that get naked are on ecstasy.
She was jumping on her beds and taking her clothes off, which leads me to believe she was on ecstasy.
I've deduced. My expertise tell me.
That is unbelievable.
This is what he's talking about, by the way. Throughout the video, he's like, I'm actually grateful to John Bravo because I've learned so much. And part of the one of the things he's learned is like, the poor kid was on ecstasy. She was a drug fiend. Like, these are the things that he's learned that he's proud of, and he's thankful to John Bravo.
And took off her clothes lets me understand that she took ecstasy. You see, but I didn't know that until I went into the reports. Her psychologist for that problem, she was 14. Now, what 14-year-old girl do you know that is?
Wait, what?
He was 14.
Well, I didn't even catch that the first time I listened to this.
Oh, me either.
He was 18 and she was 14? I thought it was like a senior, junior type of thing, you know?
Nope.
I was an adult. She was in 8th grade. Who cares?
Oh my fucking God.
How 14 is what? 8th grade, freshman?
14 is maybe like you're done with like an 8th grader on summer break going into 9th, maybe.
Yeah, because I was 17 when I graduated. So 14. I was one of the younger 14-year-olds in my grade.
Holy fuck. Jesus.
I didn't catch it. Boy, this isn't great to sprinkle in and be like, listen, she was already 14 and she was hopped up on dope. I said, what'd you say about 14? He's like, dope is what I'm talking about. She's a drug addict.
She was drunk on ecstasy for 14. And then I was just happened to be standing there.
So she was at a party. Where'd she get all the booze? She was drunk. Don't worry about that.
Alcohol, ecstasy, and marijuana. I don't know any. Clearly, her parents were very bad parents.
I'm naming this episode Bad Parenting.
That's all this is. They were bad parents.
Holy shit.
So I'm trying to go in King Azoulay's
His parents were great, though.
His parents were terrific.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, what are you guys having an ecstasy party with 14-year-olds? You crazy kids, come on."
He graduated high school. He's fucking a goddamn 8th grader.
Jesus Christ. So, I'm trying to get the King Azoulay hierarchy right. The most guilty are her parents.
Yep.
Second is the lawyer.
Yep.
Third, but it seems close, is her.
Yeah, fourth will be King Azoulay's parents.
Oh, no, Mayor is fourth.
Oh, right.
Old soft Mayor, we call him. Mayor is fourth. His parents, and then he's way at the bottom. He didn't do anything, obviously.
Soft Mayor. Next, this girl's just a slut.
Oh, I mean, you know what? Who's ahead of the parents? The guy whose house she went to. Remember him?
Oh, and his brother.
His brother, yes. His brother is with him. Him and his brother are totally innocent. That's what he maintains.
No, he's a little more guilty than King Azoulay. Come on.
Well, of course, yeah, obviously. If we have to list everybody, then yes, the brother's a little more guilty than poor Ben.
Her parents said to them at the court, said to the judge, she's a virgin. She was not a virgin. She was far from a virgin.
How do you know?
I understand.
She was far from a virgin.
How does he know?
Imagine in your statement as to how you're innocent, you're not guilty of sexual assault. And in that defense, you go, listen, this 14-year-old was far from a virgin. Listen, I've seen plenty of whores in my day.
Yeah.
And H was among the greatest.
She was far from a virgin. I understand she took drugs and that's why she acted this way. But we found out in the reports that before she went out, she told her girlfriends that she'd shaved her vagina so she could sleep with one of the boys that she was seeing that night.
I wish I had a gavel here. This man's not guilty. Free King Azoulay. This whore had a shaved box. Lock her up.
Holy shit.
For her whorish ways.
She's clearly a slut. She shaved her box.
She probably just hadn't grown pubes yet. She was 14, for fuck's sake.
Miles Comer sent a $5 super sticker. And
Thank
Dang
you.
Lizard, 2 pounds. Craigers is shocked she was already that old.
A little long in the tooth, wouldn't you say?
What a geese, dude.
Boy, that 14-year-old thing, because I thought what he was saying was like, listen, I was 18. She was technically a minor, but like we went to school. We knew each other in school.
That would have been open and shut. That would have been too easy, Mike.
His defense is like, listen, she was 14 and a whore. You think, come on. What was I supposed to do?
This is the closing thoughts.
Okay, well, this is maybe he wraps everything up here, ties a nice little bow on it, and we'll, I bet by the end of this clip we'll go, oh, he's innocent. Okay, now I get it.
From the bottom of my heart, as much as I'm fucking pissed off at this fucking family, I feel bad for H. H had a very fucked up childhood with some fucked up parents. And H, if you're watching this, I would love for you to apologize to me and to my brother.
Now listen, I'm a reasonable man. What do you say? You just apologize to me. We call it water under the bridge. No, no big deal. We can both move on with our lives. You give me a quick apology, and then we don't have to think about this ugliness anymore.
I thought he was going to say, I would love for you to reach out and we can talk about this.
Well, yes, as long as the talk starts with, I'm so sorry for doing this to you.
And H, if you're watching this, I would love for you to apologize to me and to my brother, because you know nothing ever happened to you. We're all a bunch of kids having a good time drinking. I was with
It doesn't matter the age difference. We were all kids. I was an 18-year-old kid. You were a 14-year-old kid.
Oh, boy.
We're all kids at the end of the day.
cat, and it's very sad that me and my brother and my whole family had to go through this. And if you ever want to give us a call, you ever want to message me, I messaged you on Facebook saying I just want closure.
Leave her the fuck alone, you psycho.
The man is back.
She paints her room red after opening that message.
Can you imagine? So what? We don't know what happened. Whatever happened, this girl has this incident when she's 14. As an adult, she receives a message on Facebook from the guy at the center of this incident, and the message says something to the effect of, "Come on, you know you just blew me, and it was consensual when you were 14. Come on."
She getting a message from your rapist that says, "Come on, you owe me an apology."
Come on, just apologize to me. Just come on. Which, by the way, if he's 18 and she's 14, and it was consensual. If he's 18, she's 14, and she was like, "Bring that cock over here, big fella. Come on, I'm on ecstasy. I'm having a great time." That's still illegal.
Yes. No.
What is this defense about? What's he doing?
None of it's legal.
But that's what I mean. Like, he's trying to be like, well, I didn't fucking hold her down and fucking rape her. And it's like, well, she's a 14-year-old.
That'd be great. He's like, she blew me. I didn't get bit. So what does that tell you?
Listen, oral copulation is what I'll grant you. Oral copulation from a minor.
He left that part out of the story too, which is hilarious.
Oral copulation from a minor. If that's illegal, throw away the key. Lock me up. Oh no, it's very much illegal. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's when the lawyer left and was like, I can't help this guy.
Want to give us a call, you ever want to message me, I messaged you on Facebook saying I just want closure for this because I got fucked for this when I was 18 and now I got fucked.
Well, so did she, apparently.
He goes, I got fucked for this when I was 18 and I'm getting fucked for this again.
You were fucked when you were 14. You know what it's like.
Come on. I didn't willingly get into this with John Bravo.
Again, making this girl get involved in this internet beef. And like, I'm sure he's annoyed at John Bravo, but again, like, and like I said, maybe there are more details that we're not aware of that would make him look in a better. He certainly didn't present any, but maybe some exist somewhere that would make him look good. But John Bravo didn't do anything wrong. He read court transcripts. He didn't make shit up.
Imagine if John Bravo is taking his time because he's interviewing this lady.
That might be something. I looked at it and I was like, well, John Bravo hasn't responded yet. Maybe he saw this and he was like, boy, I've embarrassed myself. but I don't know. We don't have an answer to that yet.
I really stepped in it.
So nobody did anything wrong to you. And stepping forward and admitting the truth is something that only a grown-up could do. You know,
these are a lot of good lines. I'm writing a short film about a rapist, and these are a lot of good lines he's giving me here. No one did anything wrong to you.
This is insane.
Just apologize to me. Admit no one did anything wrong to you. You had a great time.
With all of this, it was like the trauma hitting me again. And at first I thought to myself,
poor guy.
He's the fucking victim.
I think I'm forced because of this. I put it out of my mind. I'm forced to think back to that nude girl on ecstasy running around my house and me getting a blowjob from her.
This guy, I've never seen anything like this in my fucking life.
He's a gem. He really is a gem.
Wild.
Motherfucker. How he pictured me to seem like this disgusting human being. But then I thought to myself, now that 6 weeks, 7 weeks have passed, it was actually a very good thing that happened to me.
Yeah.
I would have never known the whole story if it wasn't for John Bravo.
That's the angle I don't understand, that where he's like, I never even knew this happened. I don't know what he's talking about. Did you pick up on that?
I don't know why he's even doing this video. How does he have
there's obviously that, but he wants people. So I think he even lost like his people. You know what I mean? Like even guys that are like, oh yeah, that's how you treat a woman. You put her in her place. Even they would see that and go like, ooh, I don't know if I want to follow this guy anymore.
Well, he's doing what he always said, except the lady was 14.
Right, which might have been what turned some people off. But so I think he had to say something, and we watched his videos. He's such a bullshit artist, anyways, and I think he thought he could just talk his way out of this. But this was not great. Oh no, but I was asking, do you know why he's saying like he's like, oh, I didn't even know this happened. What is he referring?
He's trying to imply that it's not what it seems, because I didn't even know.
No, but he's saying like, I didn't even know the details of this case. He lived it.
Yeah, he's trying to say like it didn't go to court or something. Like that's the angle I'm thinking he's taking. It's not as big as a deal as it looks on paper.
So is the court lying? Like, did they put these documents in after the fact to be like, in 15 years this will be a big laugh?
Mike, the courts are known to lie.
That's fair.
Happened that night, and what has happened with her before and after. I appreciate the work that you did, and thanks to you, I actually found out how innocent I was. And if you're a young man that is watching this, remember, you never know how a night could go. You never know how it could end.
That's true.
Go out and party with young people.
Go back a second. I want to hear that line again, where he's like, I never knew how innocent I was.
Before and after, I appreciate the work that you did. And thanks to you, I actually found out how innocent I was.
I love that idea that he's like, he went to these court documents and he's like, I gotta be honest with you, I redacted my name on this to read it without bias, and all I'm thinking is this poor guy.
I like that he went into it being like, I'm a rapist, and then papers shuffling, and he's like, wait, no, I'm not.
That's a good point. He's like, geez, I have a tremendous amount of guilt for what I'm. Hang on a second.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. She was high? Oh, my God. Why am I beating myself up? Ben. Ben, unburden yourself.
Is to clear my mind. And if you're a young man that is watching this, remember, you never know how a night could go. You never know how it could end. When you go out and party with young people, or when you go out and party with stupid people, you might end up doing some stupid shit. It might cost you 30 days in jail. It might cost you your life. When you go out, you don't know if you're coming back home. Don't drink, don't smoke, don't do drugs. When you go to a party, you never know if it's your last party, unless you learn how to control yourself.
Yep.
So you, the viewer, watching
most people know how to control themselves.
Well, hold on. There's a lot there, so I want to address this, because a lot of you are going to be like Craig and laugh at this until you're at a party, you're a little drunk, and you find yourself inside a 14-year-old, and you're like, this is what King Azoulay was talking about. He warned me about this. But also, what is this warning? Because he's saying he was of sound mind, right?
Yeah, but now he's telling you not to do things because
so he's like, don't be like this fucked up floozy that got herself raped, you know?
Your last party, unless you learn how to control yourself. So you, the viewer, watching right now, somebody like John Bravo, who only makes hateful content. Do I want to watch influencers that will improve my life? Or do I want to watch John Bravo, who sucks the energy out of me and doesn't help me get anywhere? Because I'll teach you how.
I heard H suck the energy out of him too.
Not Mayor, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, Mayor couldn't get it.
Mayor's still brimming with energy.
Teach you how to get rich. I'll teach you how to have any fucking woman you want. I have over 1,000 men.
Okay, hey, maybe don't end the rape defense with I'll show you how to get any woman you want. All right, so first you make sure they're 14.
I'll teach you how to get any woman you want, even if they're not into it.
That is not of all the bad things we saw in this video, and there were some doozies. I think the worst way you could possibly end it.
Oh yeah.
Like if you're making a defense, I didn't rape this little girl, to end that video by saying, now make sure you like, subscribe, because I will teach you how to get any woman in your dreams.
No, it's not even that. It's not even that. Any woman you want.
Any gal you've got your eye on, I'll show you exactly how to get them, if you know what I mean.
That was the energy right there. Yeah. Back up a little.
Watching right now somebody like John Bravo, who only makes hateful content. Do I want to watch influencers that will improve my life, or do I want to watch John Bravo, who sucks the energy out of me and doesn't help me get anywhere? Because I'll teach you how to make money. I'll teach you how to get rich. I'll teach you how to have any fucking woman you want. I have over 1,000 men who I've guided to greatness, to go towards their legacy. So it's your choice. And for the guys out there that are doubting what I say, me and my lawyers made for you a full article, so you could see piece by piece that King Azoulay doesn't lie.
Oh.
I didn't know that. He exclusively lied.
He doesn't lie. I guess you could say he doesn't lie because he didn't bring up the blowjob that he copped to.
That's true. He didn't lie about that.
I don't remember him bringing that up one single time in that video. So.
Just the beginning. He's like, "There's a blowjob." Anyways, let's go into it.
Listen, that's the best part. I'm not. It's too long for the outro, I think. But I would love just that sound bite of him saying, "I wasn't guilty of rape. It was oral copulation from a minor. Get it right."
I don't have to make it fit.
What a guy. What a true gem King Azoulay is. I thought we'd heard the last from him, maybe, but luckily came back fighting with gusto. So shout out, Ben. We support you in your fight for innocence.
I hate him.
Is there any way to go from one predator to another?
Yeah. That's right.
Should we talk about Steel Toe, Aaron Imholt?
Of course.
So I thought this was very interesting because Craig probably knows more about this than I do. There was a shooting, a mass shooting. You're aware of that?
Yes.
Did you guys talk about this at all? You and Jer?
No, we didn't actually get to. He was off the rest of the week.
Oh, well, you and Jerry must have been excited because it was a trans person that did the shooting. Isn't that exciting?
They all are, Mike.
I know. Yeah, you already knew, but no, but that's a lot of fun for guys like Craig. It's exciting news when they see it. So Aaron hosts a political show, I guess. You might not know that. If you only watch this show, Steel Toe coverage, that's jarring to you. You're like, Aaron does a political show?
Yeah.
I only ever hear him talking about the goal, but I guess that's how I would describe his show, I guess, is right-wing political talk.
He's trying to be Anthony.
Yes. Yeah, very much so. So, and actually, Anthony's a great comparison because Aaron fancies himself like, hey, I'll talk this political stuff, but I'll make it fun. I'm really funny, you know? I'll delve into I'll go down other avenues and really entertain the people, but it's focused around politics. My real, I'm a cerebral guy at the end of the day. So that's my real passion. So after this mass shooting, Aaron says, I got to heal the nation. I got to start putting the pieces back together because who better? People are, at times like this, people don't really know what to do with themselves and they look to the toe for a little guidance. So that's how Aaron started the evening show. We get a rare glitch. We're morning show people.
Yeah.
This is a rare glitch. You're not even going to recognize the show. It's totally different. You're like, what the fuck am I watching? Well, this is the Steel Toe evening show, for those of you that aren't aware.
Tonight, nobody's going to fight with you. Tonight, nobody's going to be upset with you. Tonight, nobody's going to start this big, long argument with you. I think tonight what we can do on our show is you can have whatever opinion you want. Send it in. If it's going to sound hateful to some people, I'd rather have you get it out. If it's going to sound gun control-y to some people, I don't give a shit. Just get it out. I want people to feel like They don't have to have any inhibitions. They don't have to watch themselves. I'd rather have you get it out here with someone who's used to handling a lot of opinions. We can go through it. We can talk about it. We can process it.
Isn't that nice of him? Isn't that nice to give him a safe, like, hey, if you crazy kids are going to drink, I'd rather you do it under my roof where I know you can be safe. Like, isn't that sweet of Aaron to provide a safe space of sorts? Like, hey, if you guys are going to be like really transphobic and racist, I want you doing it here where it's safe.
He's the cool parent.
Come on, do it under my roof. I can keep an eye on you. Make sure you're not going too crazy.
Am I your parent or am I your friend?
Yes. Aaron's political show is like having a party at King Azoulay's house.
Yeah. Girls.
That shooting got to me, man. We're going to play a few clips today. And I might lose my shit a little bit. I might get a little emotional watching some of these clips because I got 3 kids that start school on Tuesday. And God damn, man.
Does he just show the footage of the kids?
Here are the autopsy photos.
Oh my God. What a fucking
well, Craig, that's an interesting question because what you're thinking is like, oh, it sounds like Aaron's going to spend a lot of time talking about this shooting. And that's what I thought. And it is nice to have Aaron Imholt gently tuck you into bed on a night that's so, wow, what is tomorrow even going to be like? I don't know what anything is anymore. To think that this could happen in our country is so, it's so upsetting. And I'm glad Aaron is here. He has the skills to walk us through this comfortably so we all handle it responsibly. So you might be thinking, Mike, why are you even making fun of this show? Aaron's doing his civic duty. He's doing his community service, helping us all through this tough time. Why are you focusing on this episode? And it's because I noticed that was the plan. As you hear him set up there, he's like, hey, we're going to talk about this shooting. Get things off your chest. Talk about whatever you want. The wheels of that theme seem to come off pretty quickly. I don't know. You will play some clips and you tell me if you can pick up where I feel like Aaron kind of lost the theme of the night several moments later.
I think tonight we can spend time on our show talking about your opinions, talking about how you feel. Because if there's one thing I've learned in dealing with the Steel Toe Hate Squad, even guys like Carl and those people, it's that when people who don't feel heard develop a hatred, it can get really irrational and it can get really weird and really fucked up and it can wreck your soul.
I want to describe what he's saying here is that you might be a parent out there that is looking at this shooting and saying, oh my God, could you imagine if some psychopath walked into my child's school and took their life? Just a senseless killing, no reason for it. I can't imagine. Or even worse, maybe you are a parent that dealt with this tragedy. And you're like, the only thing that's going to distract me tonight is a little Aaron Imholt. I need to turn on Steel Toe to try and clear my mind a little. Well, you're smart to do that because Aaron knows exactly what you're going through. Because Carl makes fun of him on This Little Piggy. Aaron is a survivor of a mass shooting. He's the parent of victims of a mass shooting. And he's dealt with a lot more than all of that because sometimes Patrick Melton makes fun of the goal.
I think you're going to say, imagine one day someone walks into your kid's school and does a podcast about them.
That is much worse, Craig. You're a parent, and imagine I'm describing to you your child's school and a guy walks in and just says Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Rumble rants. And you're thinking, why would they have to sit through this? I wish there was quicker relief for them.
Someone says that, you just hear the and then the door automatically closes.
Everything shuts down. Aaron literally does this whole monologue where he's like, I know people are hurting right now. He was like Obama talking about Sandy Hook. He's getting tearful.
His life is Stranger Things, but instead of a Demogorgon, it's the Beggy monster.
Oh, not yet.
Oh yes,
I know where you're trying to lead me. But Aaron's like, listen, I know there's dark stuff happening in this country. I mean, who knows better than me? You know, like sometimes Moody has a chart about how gay I am. Oh, you poor thing.
And then you go to like the people. I can only view this through my own prism. I've watched people who have become so obsessed with me that it's become unhealthy for their life, and they develop.
Yeah, listen. My children are still alive, thank God. So I can't compare it to that directly, but you can imagine if a puppet on a show did an impression of me as I watch my ex-wife get fucked by an online lawyer. Like, it's kind of the same thing.
We gotta be really careful if it's like if on his microphone in whiteout it just says like "fuck God" or something.
What was the Luigi one? The three bullets.
No, but this trans person had like literally the biggest arsenal I've ever seen, and there was a message like that on every magazine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And that's probably an uncomfortable detail for you guys to hear, where you're like, oh my God, there are maniacs out there. And I can't really relate to it, which is why I tuned into Steel Toe, because he's had to deal with Carl. And I think, well, guide me through that, Aaron.
Yeah.
What's that like?
Right. That's like, it just looks like you got sick, like you got a virus of some sort. And so I don't want anybody in my audience to feel that way. I certainly, after watching all the Israel-Palestine stuff, I don't like it when people make you feel crazy for noticing things. So I am having one of those nights where I'm kind of going back to my radio days and I'm feeling like a public responsibility. And I want to let you guys be able to sound off.
I was literally just about to be like, I probably am going to agree with most of what he's about to say. And then
No, here's the thing. I agree with, I actually genuinely agree with his point on the thing.
Yeah.
It was actually fairly like level-headed. And that's why I don't really make fun of his political shit, because I don't give enough of a fuck to talk about. What's amazing to me is how we're about to watch this devolve.
Yeah.
Like, we hear him set up the show, and he's like, this is going to be a space where you can just vent. Feel free to just come, vent, feel safe for the night. And let's watch how it turns over the course of 2.5 hours or whatever it is.
We're going to watch a few stories. We're going to take a look at some things. But I want to let you guys sound off. I want to let you guys say what you want to say. We're going to go through it. We're going to read them. If we hit the goal, we hit the goal. That's great. I would love that.
Listen, hey, you know what? On a day like this, where children have lost their lives, I'm not going to say no goal.
Use the children, Aaron.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, damn it.
Hold on.
How about this one? Oh, hello, Aaron. This is what Craig was trying to set me up for.
I have that ability now.
This one actually sounds more like my Beggy monster, I think.
Yes.
Aaron. Who cares if those kids lost their lives? You need to hit the goal, Aaron. That's what's more important. What did those kids ever do for you? This is just for Craig. I don't know if anyone's actually enjoying this.
I think they're enjoying it.
Oh, good.
Doing what we're doing, throw a couple our way. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
But I just want to talk to you guys. I want to make sure you're okay. If you're a parent, if you're not a parent.
Yeah, that's more what I want. I want to make sure you're okay. I mean, if we hit the goal, we hit the goal. And you know where, like, if you want to hit the goal, Streamlabs, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, Venmo, PayPal. The links are all right down there. But that's not important. Who cares about the goal?
There's children bleeding in the gymnasium, Aaron.
You can use this, Aaron. Their blood turns green, Aaron. Use it. People are emotional. You know what that means.
Dodos.
Donations. Seize the day, Aaron. Make money off of these dead kids. Am I back?
Damn it. Am I back? Okay. Oh, what fun I can have with this board. I didn't even realize.
The chat seems to be enjoying itself.
Okay, good.
The Beggy Monster is the strong leader we need. Says Principal.
Yeah, well, it's tough. In these times, who knew?
Oh my!
You fight fire with fire. You know, there are monsters out there, and they can only be combated with other monsters, and that's what the Beggy Monster is here for.
Where were we?
I don't know.
If you're a student, whatever. I just want to talk to you. I want to make sure you're okay. If you've got hatreds, if there's things about
Yes, convince them you care about them. That's good. We're here for you. But the links are in the chat.
Where can they find that Beggy Monster?
Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chat, Rumble Rants.
It's fun.
Feel hateful? I would like you to tell me about it. I would like you to talk about those hatreds. I don't want to shame you for them. I don't want to tell you you're wrong. I don't want to call you a bigot. I don't want to do anything like that. I want you to feel comfortable in expressing yourself, because one thing I've learned in the last year and a half.
Make them feel comfortable. Brilliant. So comfortable they're reaching for their wallets.
If you have unexercised trauma, it can fuck you up for the rest of your life.
Oh.
So you get the point. He's buttering these people up for a very sad day. What's ultimately like, hey, something tragic happened in the country. You know, like we did a Why You Laughing about Howard Stern's coverage on 9/11. Yeah. And the most bizarre part of that was when he's like, he's like, there's people in other countries, and it makes me fucking angry. Like, he didn't say fucking, he couldn't, but like that's how Howard felt at that time. He's like, we should just bomb the shit out of him, basically, was Howard's message. And he's also, if you want to stop by the station and give me a few dollars, that would also be lovely.
Right. Yeah, Aaron, use this as your 9/11.
Give them the number for the Red Cross, but also your Super Chat.
Next we have thank yous.
Okay, this is funny because Aaron goes, we've got some thank yous. See if you can count one thank you on this list here. But this is how he sets it up.
I do want to throw a few thank yous out there. My neighbor and I sat on the deck. We talked a little about this stuff. I had a couple of beers. Don't worry, I'm not fucked up. But I am a little buzzed. I'm a little introspective.
I'm not going to go run into a school or anything.
I mean, we're here to talk about some fucked up people today. Like that's the weird thing. Like Aaron wants to be this guy who's like, God, I'm so compassionate and bright and enlightened, and I can help these people. And he's also a guy who's like, I'm a little drunk right now, so I'm fine, but like whatever. I'm just doing a show. Like, who cares?
It's like, you're welcome.
yeah. You're just lucky I'm here.
Well, tonight things go well. I'll have a couple more beers. We'll chat about this. I'm not going to necessarily put a time limit on tonight's show. Tomorrow morning is Rumble Link Friday, Thursday. That's not a very involved show for me.
Get them excited for tomorrow. That's good branding, Aaron.
I'm sweating.
It's Rumbling Friday, Thursday. That's very easy to say. Everyone looks forward to Rumbling Friday. Why not do it every day of the week?
If you guys have a lot of shit to say, you guys got a lot of stuff you want to get off your chest, and it takes us a little longer than usual.
Money.
That's totally cool. Let's talk about it. Go ahead.
Convince them they're going along for them. Do extra show for their benefit, not to collect more donations. He's a brilliant guy. Oh, fuck. Why is it not turning back?
I'm back. Okay, all right.
You've reached your final form.
I can't switch. I'm stuck like this forever. HACKRIDE, I'm sorry.
Remember when everyone hated this voice? Now you all love it.
Principal uncertainty, 5 pounds. Maybe SP was just a bug chaser.
Oh, interesting. That's a great. Just the idea that a bug chaser is a very funny concept to me.
Toucan Sam, $2. Steel Toe Boring Show on Red It for all your news.
Why you couldn't just give it to him clean. I think they want that for a reason.
There was space. There was space.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Steel Toe Boring Show on Reddit for all your news.
Yeah. Shout out to them.
Flatbush Tommy, $5. Beggy Monster Voice, please. Quote, don't donate a penny to those children or related causes. All the money goes to the goal.
They don't deserve it. Not as much as you, Aaron. What did they ever do? Live some rotten lives at a Catholic school? You provide entertainment.
Holy fuck. Dave Deloff, viewer, $5. PayPal, Venmo, Rumble Rants, Super Chats, April Nudes.
I don't know if those exist.
I don't think so. All right, let's continue this.
Yes, please.
Write it in, send it in. We'll get there. Matthew Q with $5.
What a transition on this horribly sad day where Aaron's like, listen, if you just need to vent somewhere. All right, Matthew Q's got a few dollars. Thank you, Matthew.
Next we have Feel Calm.
Has anyone ever done this where you're doing a show, you're talking about a shooting, you're talking about how tragic it is if you guys need play, and then you're reading donations, and that money is not going to the cause you're talking about?
Not going to the
It'd be like in Boston, WEEI, a radio station here, does for some reason 2 full days. They do a Jimmy Fund radio telethon where they raise money for the Jimmy Fund, and all day and all night they talk to nurses and doctors and cancer patients, and that like it takes over the station for 2 days. It'd be like if they did that, and then the money was going to WEEI. And they're like, all right, we did pretty well.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh my God. Yeah, no, the Beggy Monster Voice is a big hit.
Okay, good.
So if you're in your head being like, do I keep doing it or not?
I'll drive it into the ground.
Right.
They seem to be giving me money.
That's yeah, Super Chats, Michael read it in that voice. Next is Feel Calm.
Well, this is very important because like, in a time of struggle like this, like where do you turn? You turn to the toe.
All right, guys, throw in a few bucks. Make me feel calm. Make me feel good.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I thought he was talking about the shooting.
I thought he was talking to the audience. If you guys need to come,
make me feel calm. So he starts the show by saying, hey guys, this is the place. Daddy's here for you. You know, I'm a real broadcaster. I'm the only guy who does it as good as me. I'm trained in moments like this. I'm a first responder in many ways. But what you need to do now is make me feel calm on this hectic day.
Of the week, we've got Rumble Link Friday, Thursday coming up tomorrow. Do me a favor, a couple of bucks here and there.
Why I gotta ask, because I'm ignorant on steel toe stuff plenty of the time. Is Rumble Link Friday such a smash hit? Like such an out of the park, like people are loving it. Like that name is such brand recognition that they're like, all right, if we do Rumble Link on a Thursday, we can't just call it Rumble Link Thursday. We got to call it a Rumble Link Friday Thursday, because this thing is such a runaway freight train that we want people to get excited for Rumble Link Friday every day of the week.
Well, it's the Monday morning podcast just before Friday, whatever the fuck that saying was.
But that's like a funny, he's being ridiculous.
Yeah, no, this is dead serious.
I think this is serious. Yeah.
Whopping $10 in our our first hour today. Oh wait, no, 155. We made a whopping $15.
Oh, those kids are so lucky.
Shame them. They're not responding to dead kids? Pitiful. They disgust you, don't they, Aaron? Make them feel guilty.
In our first hour today. Thank you very, very much. But keep that going, knock that out, and call it a perfect.
I guess those dead kids were only worth $15. Here I am doing all this for you. And what have you done for me?
Oh my god. I love that thing so much. Oh, don't worry, guys. The voice, you thought the voice was coming in. We got goal talk coming up.
Damn it.
Let's see. Dave Delafiore, $5. Aaron's the reason why it's called Stranger Danger.
Yeah.
Manigan, a Quinn Martin production, $5. Beggy, come on, folks, send in those dollars. It's not my fault that show I didn't have a thicker walls and bulletproof windows. Holy shit!
What?
I don't know.
What are you saying?
Oh, he's.
Read it again.
Come on, folks.
These people are paying for this.
Send in those dollars. It's not my fault that I think he might have meant to say school didn't have thicker walls and bulletproof windows.
Hey, if we hit the goal, how about this? If we hit the goal, excuse me, I'm dying from doing the Beggy monster.
You shouldn't have a voice at all.
I've been doing a voice the entire time.
On that?
I don't know if that translates. Yes.
No.
That's the only reason it sounds like this, as opposed to this. You see?
I gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm just a regular guy. This is me after hours.
They just clocked out.
I'm a Beggy monster, but at the end of the day, I'm a person. I have a life. You can't be evil all day. Yeah, you do 4 hours in the morning, and then the evening shows maybe 2.5, and you clock out.
It's an honest day's work.
Yeah.
So goal talk. Here we go.
Oh yeah. Let's get to the goal.
Says we hit the goal. Boom. No, we're not.
Oh,
there's not going to be.
Jesus Christ!
What?
He said we hit the goal. When he said boom, he acted like
What's wrong with that?
He acted like he got shot in the head.
Yeah, we hit the goal.
I know, guys. I'm having a hard time with this.
We hit the goal, mommy.
Holy,
you know.
Oh my god.
We hit the goal, and it's like, you know, your 8-year-old life is over already. Too soon.
Holy fuck. You think the Beggy Monster is gonna clock back in?
I don't know if I want to be part of this one, Aaron. Sorry.
Calling sick today.
Even the Beggy monster has a reputation. No. Use it. Yes. Use the violent imagery. That'll get people paying. Yes.
He's gonna get Beggy
No,
Monster.
no, it's not disgusting at all. I'm the monster here, you know?
Beggy Monster goes to HR.
I'm not sure I want to work with this guy anymore. He's a little extreme even for me. I know what I signed up for, but I didn't think it would get this ugly.
Says we hit the goal. Boom. No, we're not. There's not going to be any goal talk during a shooting or anything like that. None of that is necessary. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, why are you guys doing that?
That's the Eric Andre meme.
Hey, you guys. You shouldn't be making me do this. Pretend I'm shooting kids and getting money for it.
What Aaron's doing here is blaming the Beggy Monster for all this.
You're gonna throw it back on them. All right, I can get behind that, I guess.
Jeez.
And they'll make it seem like they're making you do it. Okay, that keeps our hands clean. All right, I'm back.
How about throw a few bucks in with some of those chats? Let's so all of us can have a good time. PayPal, Streamlabs, Venmo.
I was gonna have a good. Remember when the focus of the show was like, I know you guys are really feeling it today. It's a tough day for all of us. He's like, now you guys are already feeling good. Why not let me feel good with you? Come on, we're all loving this.
Chats and Rumble rants. 155 away from tonight. I hope we can hit. Oh my goodness gracious, we're pushing 300 for tonight. Thank you for the little bounce back from yesterday. Appreciate that.
What does that mean? I don't know.
I have no idea.
We're pushing 300. I don't know what he means.
He's already made almost 300. People probably thought it was going to the kids.
No. The goal was only like 160, and he hasn't hit the goal yet.
Is there steel toe math I never can figure out?
We're almost at 300. I don't know what he's referring to.
Make it confusing. It throws them off. They don't know how much more money they should give.
Get to this evening. We got a lot of people sounding off on the shooting. I think that's wonderful. I hope everybody feels
it is wonderful. It really is wonderful. I gotta say, I don't want any shootings to happen in this country, but if it has to, at least we all get to talk about it on Steel Toe. That is wonderful. People are sending off the shooting. That's wonderful.
Figure out how we're going to figure out this whole goal thing for tonight. It's been going all week. We have been able to barely eke out
the important stuff
of them. Let's get moving for this evening. Oh man, I'm just tired of all this bad news that I keep going after.
All this bad news. There was a mass shooting. Kids are dead. We haven't hit the goal yet. There's so much bad news.
Every day bad news, but it's nothing new to me.
It's a shame. It's a shame that he has to deal with all that he has all that on his plate. It's unfortunate.
I need the Beggy Monster to be like, what's his face from the Green Mile? He's like, I'm tired, boss.
John Coffee, like the drink, except not spelled the same.
It's right. John Coffee. Roll on one. Milestone.
Oh, this is big. I'm sure I always like when we hit a Aaron Imholt milestone because they're always very important and they make you think maybe I can get to that one day.
Hey guys, we're officially at it. The century mark. $100 away from tonight's goal.
Yes.
Give every number importance. Even though it's really no different than being 120 away, but, or 80 or anything else.
Keep it moving. It's the last goal of the week. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, and Rumble Rants. Give the biggest amount you can possibly give right now, and let's see how close it gets us.
Listen to what he's asking you. Give the biggest amount you can possibly give. So go into your checking or savings account, whichever.
Drain it.
Maybe factor in how to keep the fucking heat on in your house. We're getting, this is Minnesota. We're getting close to winter.
Yeah.
You're going to want to pay for that heating bill. Short of that, subtract that number whatever you think that might be, and then give us the rest. What do you say?
Principal uncertain.
Aaron, the biggest number they can get. Let's maybe set the bar a little lower, a little more realistic.
I like second thoughts, Beggy Monster.
I'm all about asking for money, but all of it? Like, do we deserve every penny? That feels like a lot.
Yeah. Principal uncertainty. If Aaron goes full schizo, I hope that's the voice in his head.
No, he's never heard of Blind Mike. He'll never know this happened. That's the beauty of it.
Pink shoe wearing freak $2 has a question. Is shooting up a school gay?
Oh, interesting. Are you? Do you know the reference there, Craig?
Nope.
There's a game on Who Are These Podcasts made by the lovely Megan, I think her name is. The creator of Is It Gay? A steel toe game where she takes a clip and you hear Aaron's setup, and when she pauses it, the question is this gay? So Aaron will be talking about a subject, and then you have to decide if he finds it gay or not. And I gotta say, more often than not, I think the safe thing is to always answer gay, because you're going to be right more often than not.
That sounds like a really fun game. I would love to play it sometime.
It's a tremendous game.
Murchison's Mouse, $2. Chill conversational Beggy Monster rules.
Well, he's not always sure if Aaron's doing the best. He looks out for Aaron, which is kind of nice.
He's doing the best thing for the people, though.
Yeah.
Conscience.
Crowder Wears Panties gifting a membership. Thank you very much. We're also 85 memberships away from $495 away from tonight's goal. Thank you guys very much.
Throw so many numbers in, it confuses them. They won't know which way to donate.
Where do you want the money?
So there's a membership goal happening of 400. Which he's always like 85 away. That never changes for some reason.
It's probably like 12 over.
He's always like, oh, we're like 8. I've seen it be 85, 87, 83. I've seen it in that area for a long time.
Flatbush Tommy says Beggy Monster at the therapist. Off hours.
I don't know how to handle this guy. His tactics are, even for a monster,
evil.
A little gauche, frankly. I don't know if I want my name attached to it. No, I know. I'm a beggy monster. That's the whole point, I guess. You go all the way. You beg for every cent from them. But is this? I don't know. Is this the way to go about it? Really?
Clearly, this guy's not getting selected for Beggy Demon.
And we appreciate
HACKRIDE's always been the final boss. Was he ever really on the show?
Or has it always been me? I am Casey Day.
HACKRIDE.
Whatever.
But now I say all of you, all Flood, PayPal, Streamlabs, Venmo, Super Chats, and Rumble Rants, wherever you are.
See, that's the work Beggy Monster's always like. He doesn't like the school shootings.
Yes, no, we're bad. That's normal. But on a day where he's like, Daddy's here to nurture you. Come on.
Yeah, I didn't sign up for this.
Drink your milk. Come on, gang. What do you say? Suckle at the teat of the toe. You need to be here on days like this. Yes. Aaron has what heals you.
Oh, wait. Do I do it like this or the other one? It doesn't matter. I'm just a clown now. This is what people want. Fine. You've got it. I'm the beggy monster. Does this make you happy?
Click one of the links. I say, everybody throw in what you got. And once we all shake loose our pockets, we get to that $95. And another.
I don't want him to be penniless, Aaron. Jesus.
Beggy with a heart.
Shake loose their pockets is some uncomfortable imagery. The idea literally every cent you're draining out of him. You can't just be so blatant with it.
HACKRIDE in the chat just says, I win.
I might just talk like this. What do you think? Long term, numbers go up? If I only ever do this.
The King Azoulay segment would have been a lot different.
I'm like, all right, so let's see what Stavros and Chris Distefano are up to.
Perfect week for the toe.
It really is a perfect week.
Let's not forget the dead kids, Aaron. Maybe don't describe it as perfect. You know?
You have a reputation to maintain.
Again, we can be monstrous without being pure evil.
Start a train.
Oh, this is great. First of all, I don't know if Aaron always pause, as the kids say. You know, I don't know if Aaron always catches himself when he says some of these things. But we're starting a train, baby. What's that I hear? Chugga, 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 chugga. Ooh, I think we're gonna hit the goals soon.
Hey, Dick Gazinia, you just got a membership gifted to you by Small Town MN Gal. Do me a favor, pass that membership on, and maybe we can start a membership train to the goal. I appreciate it, boys and girls. We're now 84 memberships.
So your idea is people that get free memberships should buy them for others? Kind of decentralizes the idea of a membership being free, you know? I'm just not sure where your head's at on this one, Aaron.
Beggy Monster's is going to be on the chopping block.
How do you mean?
Huh?
How do you mean?
He's not doing his job anymore.
Oh, yeah. No, he's been broken by Aaron.
He's got second thoughts about everything. The end goal was always green. Now it's like, yeah, I don't know.
We're $90 away from tonight's goal. Let's do it, and let's call it a perfect week for the toe. We are getting closer and closer and closer and closer. Let's finish it up a few bucks at a time.
Choo-choo.
Got a half hour left. Let's do it.
So, but I love that. The idea that Aaron's like, hey, you just got gifted a free membership, which you guys can do that here. If you want to gift someone a free membership, if you receive a free membership, I'm not now under the impression that you owe me money. It's been paid for. Someone was kind enough to give you a free membership, and that's where that whole transaction ends. It's not like, oh, now you owe me money too. It's a brilliantly dumb way to treat your audience. It really is amazing.
Manigan, a Quinn Martin production, $5. Where's the
I
meme?
fear no one's listening to what I say unless I use this thing now. You know,
That's not.
I just kind of talked, and then Craig acted like I wasn't even there.
Just keeping the show flowing. You know. Where's the meme of Aaron as Moses presenting the commandments to the people, and the Lord said, "Venmo super chats."
It's a nice image.
Sorry, I interrupted for that.
No, that's good.
No, maybe I can stay here. It seems like you guys get the goal.
We don't have a goal, Beggy.
Yeah, just interrupt the show with nonsense. Okay, this is more my speed.
Well, in fact, Beggy Monster, we usually typically advise people not to spend money here.
Brilliant. Guilt them into it. Ah.
It's been Mike's birthday every show for the last 4 weeks.
I always forget to turn it off when I laugh.
This one is proposal.
Oh, okay. Is this Aaron's a romantic guy? Is he getting married again? This is exciting.
Thank you, Fauci's Pangolin, for gifting a membership. Let's keep gifting memberships. We're only $85 away from tonight's goal, and 83 gifted memberships away from 400 members. Thank you very much. 400 members, Keanu's favorite.
I don't know what that means.
I don't think he does
Not
either.
nice. It's not nice. Hey guys, we officially
That's one of my favorite Aaron things when he's like, "Aren't I bad? Aren't I just so bad? Can you even believe I went there? I did. Ooh, I'm dirty.
I'm such a scamp.
Oh, I really am a little slut, aren't I? Can you believe I get so naughty?
Aaron's gonna be like, I sucked off King Azoulay when I was 14.
You deserved it. You got what you had coming to you.
You bitch.
Half hour left. Here's what I'm proposing. You, all of you, whichever way you like paying best. Venmo, PayPal, Rumble Rants, gifted memberships, whatever. Jump in there, throw a few bucks
I'm sorry, every single one of us has to? That's the model of the show?
See, that's Beggy Monster's wheelhouse. Give them options.
Yeah, but every one of them, I mean, we're going to be a little realistic here to keep things in line, you know?
Well, think about it this way. If everyone just donated $1, you'd be well over the goal.
Yeah. Sure. All right. Yeah. No, I remember. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm a little disoriented. Yes. All of you donate $1, and then we have the goal. Okay. I gotta tell you, I don't know if I have the. I don't have it in me anymore. The guy's broken me.
Call this thing good and a perfect week for the toe. I'm excited. We've only got 85 to go. Let's do it.
Perfection. Perfection is right around the corner, within reach. He's like, here's my proposal to you. That's what he says.
Yeah.
Here's my proposal to you. What if you all give me money? Huh? And it's like, well, that's not really a propose. I mean, I guess it is by definition. You're proposing that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what am I getting out of it? And he's like, well, you give me money. You know, you just come on, give me some. Give me a few dollars. Come on.
Next, we got some fan fiction here.
Okay, now Aaron's starting to snap a little bit, I think.
We
haven't even talked about the Ricada stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big court case the other day. I watched a bunch of people cover it, and the people that goof on Aaron were able to goof on Aaron, and the people that goof on Nick still goofed on Nick. It didn't really seem like much came out of it.
Yeah.
So we still don't really have any answers. It didn't seem like anyone won yesterday, although I'm sure tomorrow we'll hear it was a win for the toe. But
absolutely
doesn't seem like much came out of it. But like, so Aaron's dealing with like multiple court cases right now, including restraining orders on Nick Ricada and Patrick Melton.
Okay.
So he's trying to get those done. And it seems to be getting to him a little bit because at the end of his show, by the way, an hour in, we completely forgot anything to do with the shooting. We just blew right by. Like, he did the shooting stuff for an hour, and then it was like, hey, we're having fun here. Give me some money. So that was gone. But like by the end of the show, we started getting into this weirdness with fan fiction, like Craig said.
Now I feel kind of responsible for this boy, seeing as I made him. I created him. I gave him the platform. And then what's funny about it is that
he's talking about Karmic X, I believe, who is a new Dabbleverse figure. Stuttering John calls him Karmics. I think he's reading it wrong, which is funny.
He thinks it's lip balm.
Karmics. But yeah, Karmic X is a guy that I've not really... He hasn't caught my interest yet, really. I don't get the fascination necessarily, but people have talked about him, and so that's what Aaron's talking about here. Keep in mind, Aaron finds the Dabbleverse tremendously gay. If we were playing Is It Gay and the Dabbleverse came up, you could lock in your answer immediately.
Yeah.
So that's important to remember as he talks about Karmic X here.
Haters were like, no, we have to take Karmic away from him. And I'm like, guys, he's not mine. Like, I just had him on my show. I thought he loses his mind a lot. He's really angry. I thought it would be fascinating to talk to him. We have to take him from the toe. You can have him. He's not mine. We just had him on. He's ours now. And then Karmic thought he had all these friends. And then all those people went, I'm fucking bored with the Karmic thing. I'm done. And then he hopped on the Kevin Brennan train, which I think is a mildly healthier train. But apparently that's gone.
Yeah, no, Kevin Brennan's a totally normal guy. That is healthy. Kevin never flies off the handle about nothing. It's not like Kevin just bleeds his audience of money for no reason either. You know, Kevin's a totally normal guy.
Absolutely.
I will admit Kevin does it with a little more grace than Aaron. Maybe I'll pop over there.
Becky Monster just needs a new home.
I don't really know what I represent anymore, you know? The dead kids thing got me. I have a conscience at the end of the day.
There's a line.
Boy, I mean, he's going to have to take an ample dose of I told you so. But I mean, I'll rescue the kid. He's got a good heart.
Stuttering John and Kevin Brennan were cool. I guess not. I guess not. I didn't know that. I'm supposed to know that? Jesus fucking Christ. Unfucking believable.
Why I'm lost. I'm confused. Why the fuck are we yelling already? Why are we mad? What's the deal?
So Aaron's doing this thing that even I don't do and covering Karmic X. But he's saying the Dabbleverse is gay. It's like, Aaron, take a step back. Look at what you're doing. You're covering the Dabbleverse. Like, this is what you like. And by the way, the reason I know who he is because he wanted to get on like Carl's show and stuff like that, which is fine if that's what you want to do. But like, you can admit you like that stuff and you can cover it if you want. That's up to you. But Aaron realized those people think he's fucking lame. Like, people make fun, that audience makes fun of him. They weren't interested in watching. So now Aaron's like, it's really gay what those people do. It's so gay of them. Oh, I hate how gay they are. And I'm going to play a clip of Karmic X and be like, I don't even understand this. Then why is it on your show? You know?
Next, we have Doom.
Now he's going after my boy, Doom?
He's going after Doom.
Shout out Doom's payer.
$60 away, guys. Get it done. Throw it in. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo. Honestly, there's nothing sitting between us and perfection this week but that $60. So yes, I am.
Yes, the dead kids are so far out of Aaron's memory.
He's like, what dead kids?
No recollection of them. Like right now, if you sent a super chat and we're like, hey, Aaron, here's what I think about the shooting. He'd be like, the shooting. No. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm helping you through that. Oh, I'm so concerned.
The shooting.
The shooting.
$6 over the next 15 minutes because that is the difference between me and me feeling like I did a perfect job this week. Just a little 60. Mr. Beat,
why is it on them to make you feel like you've done a perfect job? You know? You always talk about how great you are at this. It seems like you can assess on your own whether or not you've done. You don't need these people to validate you with their hard-earned money. But no, give them the money. I'm a Beggy monster after all. Oh, I love money.
He's just coming for the check at this point.
Doc, is this what I even want to be doing with my life? You know?
he's gonna have his own Dabbleverse show.
That Cardiff seems like maybe I could hop onto his. Tukey's sort of an eccentric character. I could be part of that.
As a functional human, his whole life is clipping the Dabbleverse. I think it's really weird that Doom guy pretends to be a woman. When I saw somebody sent me a chat that Ian Hawkins was Doom.
Oh my God.
So weird. It's like,
what? Not Doom. No. I might be out of here too.
Everyone's out of work.
That was a hard time turning those off.
Flatbush Tommy, $2. Aaron has split custody of Beggy with Darkside Phil.
Gonna be a woman. Like, is that a trans thing?
Oh, so let me explain what's happening here. I don't really know, to be clear, but I guess Doom. I don't know. Aaron messaged with Doom, and Doom said. By the way, maybe shame on me for not knowing more about this as I cover it. Aaron's audience doesn't have any fucking idea either. You know, here's where you get into a weird thing with Aaron because, like, you could say, like, with me being on Kirk's show. Like, whoa, what are you going to criticize a guy for having like a world that you have to be very invested? There's a lot of inside talk, and you have to be very invested to know what you're talking about. Absolutely. I totally get that type of podcast. That's not what Aaron does. Aaron does political talk, and then out of nowhere it goes, Doom isn't even a real girl. And people are like, what?
So the FBI should be investigating Doom. Is that what you're saying?
Was he supposed to be a girl? Yeah, that doesn't even come up, by the way. That's not even a thought to make that joke. That shooting is so far out of Aaron's memory, doesn't even enter the conversation.
I enjoyed it.
I liked it too. But Aaron's not thinking about that anymore. Now he's thinking about getting revenge on Doom, who I guess Aaron is like doxing here, which, by the way, Aaron, this is how you know you're winning. This is the real win for the toe. When you start giving out a guy who, by the way, I guess this is what Doom is guilty of. He clips shows on the internet.
Well,
so at worst, you could say, hey, I want to post those clips myself. You bastard. Like, that's his greatest crime, is clipping things on the internet. And that's for YouTube to decide what they want. You know what I mean? Like, that's for people like Ethan Klein to decide what's right and wrong there. Like, Doom's not doing anything wrong. He posts a couple clips of your show, maybe. And Aaron is having this thing where he's like, I know his real name and he's not a woman. And you're like, what? I thought we were talking about the shooting. Remember the dead kids from a while ago?
Annunciation shooter kind of vibe going on here. Either that or Doom is a woman, and that Hawkins, is it Ian Hawkins is his name, or Tom Hawkins, whatever?
Who are you asking? Who are you asking right now? You're in a room alone.
He looked off screen like there was a bunch of producers there.
Is it? Yeah, run that through the see who that is. Okay. Thank you. I'm looking at the Warthog wall right now.
That beautiful
Warthog's wall.
Yeah. You should spray paint it.
Is either a dude who pretends.
By the way, this is speaking of things no one will understand but you. Mm-hmm. I was with my other friends that were helping put this together the other night. Mm-hmm. And I made a joke about the Warthog being a foreman of this wall team. Mm-hmm. And they were like, well, I think we did a lot more than him. I was like, oh.
Well, foremans don't get their hands dirty.
That's a good point. Oh, yeah, you know what? You're right. Yeah, he was the boss. He had his hard hat on, but he was supervising.
That's right.
Sorry, back to enough of that nonsense. Back to this nonsense.
While clipping channels because they're afraid of being found out, which is odd. Or they're transgender, which is totally it would fit because that's an extremely mentally ill human being. So
he's the mentally ill one, not the guy trying to decipher whether or not Doom's Paya is trans. Not that guy entertaining that conversation on his show. It's Doom that has the real mental issues.
Or Doom is a woman, and this Hawkins guy is.
Could you imagine?
Be a chick because it feels good.
Yeah,
like James Gum in Silence of the Lambs. I don't know. I'm sure in that audience there's a lot of trooning people, but I don't think they're ready to go public with it. So,
what are we doing here, buddy? What are we talking about anymore? You know, like is this? Just getting donations in, or what's the point of all this? Dunking on Doom? I don't understand.
Beggy Monster's a simple guy. He just wants PayPal, Super Chats, Venmo.
Yeah,
that's I'm crossing characters now. I'm half man and half beast.
So's the shooter.
Okay. Again, I may be a monster, but Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's good stuff.
Guys who send me all that stuff, shame on you. You're outing people. Aaron,
what are you doing, man? Like, really? Like, kidding aside, what the fuck are you doing? You're exposing Doom? Like, Aaron doesn't think he's a lol cow, you know?
No, he's got the confidence that he is not.
Right. Like, Aaron has no understanding of why people laugh at him. Like, he's breaking down in this clip and I think the next one, where it's like, this is a man on the edge.
We are on to our last clip here.
This is our last one we're about to play?
Yeah, he's snapping.
Yeah, this is where I was like, what's going on, man? And I get Aaron has like a lot of legal issues and stuff happened with his family. Like a mental breakdown would be totally normal. I think we may be on the cusp of that.
Las Tejas synthesizer in the chat. This isn't a super chat. I just thought it was a very funny comment. Says, geez, Craig, I thought you would be the most broken up about the dead kids or missed opportunities, as you call them.
Damn it. Oh, right when they were getting ripe.
That's pretty funny.
We're flirting. You're touching right around the hole. It's very sensitive. It's a very sensitive hole. Go ahead and penetrate the bastard. $5 from Vidal.
Okay, I'm officially done, I think. I'm gonna hang it up. So the goal is your asshole now, and you want us to insert? Even I don't have the stomach for this anymore. I'm sorry. Gang, it's been a lot of fun, but
that was just a Ricada court transcript.
Says, I hear you found out who Citizen M's name and phone number and address. Is that true, Aaron? No, I don't know anything about him other than it's Christian Wyatt.
Oh, good.
That's like on his face.
Oh, good. I'm glad we've outed Citizen M. For those that don't know, and why would you? Citizen M, to my knowledge, is a guy that is in Aaron's chat sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I think he has a YouTube channel where he clips Aaron, but he's not some evil entity that has been ruining Aaron's life. He's a guy that makes fun of him on the internet. And Aaron is now exposing that. And these are wins for the toe, by the way.
I don't think so. Even the Beggy monster can't back this up.
aren't these the people that give you money? I don't really get. Just exposing their personal lives now? I don't know. It seems counterproductive.
Asking everyone for all the money they have is making more and more sense as he's doxing the people that pay.
Yeah, shouldn't Citizen M give you money, right? Isn't that what you should be working towards? I don't know.
That's not private information. Every time he DM'd me on Facebook begging me to be nicer and saying, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Sometimes I just can't control myself. Maybe we'll read some of Christian Wyatt's DMs to me from a while back.
Oh, good. He has mental issues. Then you should definitely go after him.
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't realize he was mentally ill. Well, then you should absolutely dox him.
Definitely send people on the internet after him.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, if he makes fun of you and is also clinically insane, then, oh my God, let's expose the bastard.
Has and shit. It's just like, dude. And then like to let someone in on that and tell someone those secrets and then still act like a crazy fucking cunt. You either can't help it.
This is just a guy named Citizen M that Aaron is going after. And by the way, before looking into what his name was, that's all he knew of him. There's no reason Aaron would know his name or anything. There's just a guy named Citizen M on YouTube that has made fun of Aaron. Maybe I could be missing something. Maybe Citizen M went after Aaron's kids or something I'm not aware of. And if so, I will eat crow and apologize. But to my knowledge, he's just a guy that makes fun of Aaron and calls him a loser.
Help it. Or you're just the dumbest guy who's ever fucking lived. And honestly, either one is believable at this point. But no, it's Citizen M is Christian Wyatt.
Oh, boy.
Oh, good. Well, you know what, Aaron? It's good you've given that information out. Maybe someone will do something bad with it. Wouldn't that be fun? Like, why else would you give out that information unless you want some fucking maniac to do something bad with it? Like, what is the purpose of this? My name is Mike Geary. You can do whatever you wish with that. But like, if you want to commit a crime with it, I guess that's on you. Like, I don't really understand this idea. And by the way, Aaron, if you think you're not a lol cow, you're doing what Stuttering John does. I know you think it's really gay if people bring that up. Mm-hmm. That's you. That's what you're doing, is you're giving out people's real names now, and you're accusing them of being trans, I guess. These are just people on YouTube. So these are who you're going to battle with, and you're calling everyone else mentally ill. So that's what Aaron has stooped to, which I found very interesting. While he has all this legal stuff going on, these are the battles he's fighting.
Principled uncertainty, 10 pounds or euros. I don't know which logo is which. Shit times as these are, there is a timeline where Aaron never thinks to dip his toe, if you will, as it were, into the Dabbleverse and go on WATP. Sucks for me in that universe.
These guys don't even know pounds versus euros. I could teach them a lot. Maybe I'll stay here. Interesting.
Bring goal math over here.
I could nurture these boys along.
But that is it for our.
All right. Well, it's been a lot of fun here, gang. I hope people enjoyed the Beggy Monster.
Time for him to clock out.
I don't think you'll be seeing me for a while. I just go to a quiet place and think about some things, you know? It's been a hectic day. So I'll see you guys later.
Oh, thanks, Beggy Monster.
Hey, I'm getting out of here too.
All right, see you, buddy. It's just my descent into true madness.
Oh, hey, I'm getting out of here too.
Hey, I'm gonna leave as well. I guess it's just me.
That you want.
What does this do? What's the purpose of this one?
It sounds like it's good for Oregon Ducks football, probably.
I'm at Yankee Stadium.
Oh, Nelly.
Oh, Nelly.
Oh, this is the one I meant to press earlier. Hold on a second.
So that's the.
What's the difference between that and this?
More reverb.
Hold on. Oh man, this is the real Beggy Monster.
Yes, that's the Beggy Monsters in our thoughts.
That pussy may have left, but I'll be here next week.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Let's see. This doesn't do anything, huh?
How about this one?
Oh. Beggy aliens.
What would this be used for? That's gotta be very annoying to the ear.
Beggy anal probes.
This will be good for Craig.
Yes.
Craig, talk about a group of people.
Well, they're always driving too fast.
That didn't set me up great.
You had to be pretty quick.
Who's always driving too fast, Craig?
It's in another.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, what fun we have here. And how about no? Does this do anything? No.
All right, enough of this.
Blindmike.net.
Blindmike.net is where you get all. I know this is the only thing people want, so go there, like, subscribe, comment. We appreciate you.
HACKRIDE.
What?
I don't think HACKRIDE's doing a show today, but
what?
He's got unboxing Riley Martin, unboxing Bigfoot on Tuesdays. Wednesdays, unboxing Eric the Actor, and Fridays.
Well, just go subscribe, and then you know. Fridays what? Sorry.
Fridays is DJ Electra's Catch 22 with Casey Day in his Oregon Ducks football helmet.
Has that been rebranded? Like Chris Clemmer's Rat Race?
Catch 22.
DJ Electra's Catch 22?
It's always been her Catch 22, I think.
Oh, I thought it was just called Catch 22. I didn't realize it was DJ Electra's Catch 22.
Oh, you might be right.
Yeah.
You might be right there.
Well, go subscribe to all of that. If you subscribe to HACKRIDE Studios, then you know whenever they're posting. So go do that. And verygoodshow.org.
Mm-hmm.
You could really use me.
I could.
What do you say we work something out? Although, I've heard about you with kids, too.
No. It's all lies.
Okay. You were awfully chipper during that King Azoulay segment.
I was stunned.
Boy, we've had a lot of fun here, huh? There's a chance I sit here in my basement and just play these voices all day.
Yeah, I used to have a conversation with.
I think it's not hacky at all, Mike. I think people are really enjoying it, and you're an
artist.
I don't know about that, brother.
All right. Well, I don't feel great about today, but hopefully people enjoyed it. Bye-bye.
And we have a meme transition.
If you don't think that I've been hilarious this morning, I have news. This show is not for you. And we should lovingly part ways.
Hey, it's Boogie. Sappers clear the way. Everyone all the way.
Now, this is very interesting. Now,
really, ladies, if you're listening, and men, and everybody in between.
If I tell you you've got a homicide, buddy, you've got a homicide.
I hope to hear from you soon.
I am proud to own the Trumpy bear, and I will always be proud to be an American.
Until then, have yourself a great day, and as always,
there's no cum on my mic.
Rock on.
Stop the baloney, huh?
What kind of statement is that?
I wrote it. One of my favorite players to cover when he was here was Mike Vrabel. Tell me Mike Vrabel's story.
Whatever, dude. I keep it cool at the gym.
Piss on it.
Fuck you, Mike. Fuck you, Mike. Fuck you, Mike.
All right.
Stop, my belly hurts.
My dad was in the military.
Was that, sir?
Can you please kindly F off, please?
If a person is on a bridge threatening to jump, how do we know that he wants help?
Okay, I hope nothing's bad happened.
Money, 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 money. Fuck, please.
Anyway, God bless America.